What is up, everybody? You're live, The Prodigy, TJ The Prodigy here. BX Connect joining us, some of our very esteemed MMA co-hosts. We have a great show as always here on the Monday Night Madness. We missed last week, had some technical difficulties with the computer. We are back. Monday is one of my favorite nights of the week. We get to talk a lot of shit about sports, pop culture, movies, great shit that's going on. It's the Monday Night Madness. Get ready, y'all, as we get to this cold open. Did I? Yes, indeed, y'all. We are back in the mix like a pack of Twix. We are here with your boy TJ The Prodigy. BX Connected just joining us. JoJo, we are here as always, man. My favorite day of the week, BX. It's Monday. It's the Monday Night Madness. I was telling everybody we unfortunately missed last week because of some technical difficulties, but we got a lot to talk about and prove why we the number one show on air as always. BX Connect, man. What's causing all of this, man, as we play you in as we always do, good brother, man? What's causing all of this, JoJo?
Man,
I can't find my sound effect. Go ahead and say what you're going to say.
just chilling, man. Same old stuff, different day, man. Got some craziness going on in wrestling, man. I don't know if you got to see.
I think we got two different things of crazies. What crazies you talking about? To see if I got some stuff here on my format. What do you mean here with your craziness? So go ahead. What you mean?
Well, first off, they fired John Laurinaitis.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah,
that shit's crazy. Cross showed up back to WWE.
Yep, I saw that.
SmackDown on Friday. Mm-hmm. Ric Flair is talking about he's going to Mexico to wrestle.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's going to Mexico to wrestle. And there was something else that I heard too.
Well, your boy Mike Tyson want to fight Bobby Lashley. That might be the craziest.
Yeah, the bare knuckle fight. Yeah.
Oh shit, son! Hold on. Before we say anything, I got to play this clip. I got this clip already ready for this shit. This man want to do this to Bobby Lashley right here. I already got a clip ready for it. This is what him and Lashley gonna do against each other.
Come here, young man. I'm gonna back you one.
You see this, son?
She's getting mad. You ain't so tough, young man. That all you got, you son of a bitch. You're going down, young man. You're going down. I can't believe this.
And that's what he gonna say when Bobby Lashley hit his ass with the Hurt Business. I can't believe this. I met my match. But this man, Mike Tyson, I don't know who crazy in 2022. Ric Flair or Mike Tyson. I don't know which one of them crazy. I know Tyson's a tough guy and all that, son, but Bobby Lashley got some MMA experience, brother. So I wouldn't take that man lightly. What would you say, JoJo?
Well, based on what we seen from that his last fight when he fought Roy Jones, that man got 2 rounds in him. He got 2 of the most dangerous rounds you might ever want to face somebody his age at, man. After them 2 rounds, I don't know what you're gonna do in the bare knuckle, but bare knuckle's like 2-minute rounds, so he got 3 rounds in him if it's a bare knuckle fight. But shit, man. Yeah. Bobby Lashley can't go for no takedown. He can't wrestle. Right. No bare knuckle fight. So I don't know, man.
Right.
After them 6 minutes, them 3 rounds, I don't know what. Then Lashley gonna probably have a field day, but shit.
Yeah.
But that's crazy though, man.
Yeah. This man wants to fight Bobby Lashley.
Yeah, man.
You know what? Hey, if both of them can get paid, and make for entertainment TV, I don't see why it's no different than goddamn Nate Robinson getting in the ring, getting beat up, or Ben Askren, who's a wrestler, trying to go out there and fight people. I don't see how it's any different, honestly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
There's a lot of money that can be made.
Yeah. You know what I mean? I don't see why not, man. All these other people have branched on to do other things. The Rock, Hogan, even Jesse Ventura. That man is like a motherfucking conspiracy theorist. He hanging out with motherfucking David Icke and motherfucking your boy. Who he also just got in trouble. Your boy. Why
Alex
this man don't
Jones.
leave well? Alex Jones. He don't know how to leave well enough alone. What's wrong with your man Alex Jones?
Yo, that man is wild, yo.
The Sandy Hook shooting was a crux to get off. The Republicans in office again. This fucking man is out of his mind, son. He's fucking out of his mind. Dude.
They asked that man in court if you think that some of these things are conspiracies or like they're hiding the truth, and then he said, "Oh, like how Epstein was helping the Clintons traffic children." I was like, "What the hell?" You don't say shit like that in court.
They put the aspartame in the water.
In front of a camera? Oh my God.
They're making the tadpoles gay. They're putting fluoride in the water.
You worried?
This man is nutty in his squirrel shit. Hey, I fucks with Alex Jones though. That man should have been a wrestler, man. He should come back and manage fucking Bray Wyatt or some shit like that.
Oh my God.
When you go to the Lake of Reincarnation, you'll never be the same again. Or maybe Hulk Hogan. You already got the cadence. This man could be Hulk Hogan. This is conspiracy Hogan.
Shit.
He can lift all the world's problems. Can you imagine if that man was Hulk Hogan's manager, son?
Yo, because they got, man, and then I'm hearing now that there's a lot of people who looking to get signed, and there's possible pickups of more people coming back.
Yeah, I heard a little something about that. I read about the NXT UK. Now, what does Triple H think he gonna get out of NXT UK? But outside of their women's division, I don't even know what he can. Bro, you lost Killer Kelly, that sexy ass Portuguese lady. Like, I mean, what are you gonna get? I mean, Dave Mastiff is decent. I like Ashton Smith. Who else they got there? Eddie Dennis will be entertaining in the 24/7 division because he's kind of goofy. So it's probably could do something with Eddie Dennis. I had to pull up the roster. So who would you pull from NXT UK? Because I'm hearing Triple H trying to bring some of them stateside.
You gotta get Trent Seven and Tyler Bate out there, man.
Yeah.
You gotta take those guys out of there and bring them to the States. Mm-hmm. You have to. At this point, right now, you need to do that. Because Trent Seven is only gonna get older. Tyler Bate is showing he already has skills. Bring him, dog. He's gonna be a lovable baby face. Trent Seven will be a cool heel because they have split apart now. They're not a tag team. You know what I mean? Yeah. Don't fuck it up though, because you got this dude over here. What's his name? I liked him too, man. The Bruiserweight Pete Dunne. There you go.
Yeah.
He's there with kissing them.
He's
looking like
butch now.
Goof. Yeah, looking like a damn goof. But
they might well just call him Butch the lesbian already.
But yeah, man, I take that dude. I take the Coffee brothers.
Oh man,
Joe Coffee and his other brother.
Mark or something. Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I take who is it? They still have him there, Primate.
Oh yeah, he looks cool. I like Tyson T-Bone too. As far as his look, Tyson T-Bone. Yeah. It's another cat down there too.
There's another dude.
Let's just pull up this roster here. You know what? Let's go to the AEW roster first. We'll go over it. Welcome to the show, everybody that's coming in. Gavin's here. Lacey said we got her on Impact. Who you talking about that y'all got on Impact? Oh, Killer Kelly, right? She did debut on Impact. Lacey's coming in here. Killer Kelly, man, that woman is she's so fine, Jojo.
Tell you, yo, she look a little different. She trimmed down a little bit, but she's still hot, man. Yep.
Yeah. Let's look at I ain't meant to put it in. I meant AEW because this is going kind of off script a little bit. But the first person I get is Miro. You have to bring back Miro at the height of all this Russian stuff, and that man coming back with a tank, talking about he's taking over the roster. Can you imagine Miro coming back and being a threat to Roman Reigns, being a threat to? They can bring Cena back to work with him again. They can have him work with Matt Riddle. It's a lot of guys. Is there anybody doing that kind of America thing? I don't think anybody's doing that right now. The American gimmick, not in WWE at least. I don't think it's nobody doing that, right, JoJo?
No.
Pro-American, nobody's doing that. Okay,
no.
So yeah, have him come back and work with guys like Cena, Reigns. He's never went against Goldberg. That'd be interesting. We can get him to go against Brock Lesnar. They never had anything with each other. Miro needs to come back right now because he's being grossly misused. What say you, JoJo?
Who?
Miro.
Yeah, I would take Miro. Miro would be the first person I take from AEW.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
he's unhappy. I don't know if you saw a fan asked him the other day through a tweet. Damn, dude, I forgot you on the roster. And his name is I wrote it down here. The guy's name is Adam Hogan. Is it Adam Hogan? Something like that. He was like, "Are you still in AEW?" And then Miro liked the tweet. He was like, I think you're used better in AEW. That's what a fan asked him because he was going against your man Mance Warner, and then he was pissed. Like, who is this guy? This guy midget I beat. I crush him like little peasant. He was going against your man's man. Wasn't it Mance Warner he was going against?
Was it Mance? It was Mance Warner or somebody else he was going up against. I'm trying to remember who it is though.
I crush you. That's what he told him.
I know Moxley fought Mance Warner on
Oh, so it had to be somebody else Miro was going against if
he wrestled Mance Warner on, was it Rampage? Yeah, it was Rampage.
Okay. So let me try to find that tweet. I bookmarked it. Hold on 1 second.
AEW signed Mance, and that's a random ass signing. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, I saw his look. He looked all right. Like he going for like a redneck thing or something like that.
Yeah,
which
yeah,
they
that's
desperately need a character like that.
Yeah, that's his thing.
The
Yeah, he's a redneck.
okay.
He drinks. He throws lariats and drinks light beer. There you go. That's his thing.
That's cool. You know what? Hey, at least that's a better description than what Johnny Gargano got. You know what I mean? He got to push to the moon, having no descriptive qualities at all. Hey, all I ask you to do is at least attempt to have a character. That's all I can ask you to do. You know what I mean? And I feel like Cameron Grimes tries a little bit. He's still not my thing. But just try to have a character. You need a redneck for whatever reason. They won't turn AJ Styles into a redneck, even though he's like that in real life. He's a conservative Christian. Make that man come out with a MAGA hat. But it could be make wrestling great again. Make that man come out with that type of character, and he antagonize anybody that don't go what he said. He could call out the Velveteen Dream. He could even talk about that. See, if I was Vince McMahon, I wouldn't care what these fans thought. I would say fuck them and fuck their mothers like I did last night. They got to give him a character like that, JoJo. That man got to like be like an offensive redneck, spitting tobacco, having incest. Like, he's already a conservative Christian. Obviously, I'm exaggerating some of the stuff, but that guy, that should be his character. I don't know what to do with video game emo haircut AJ Styles. Like, I don't know if he's going for like an anime character or what that man going for, but I don't know. But let's get into some of the rundown here, JoJo. We talked about Tyson already. Let's talk about Liv Morgan. And it seems like, man, she's on this path with all these MMA fighters. She's getting ready to work Shayna Baszler. Is that at the pay-per-view or is that on a TV? Is that on Raw or at a pay-per-view? Or she's on SmackDown?
I think.
Isn't that at Clash of the Castle?
I think it's gonna be on SmackDown.
Oh, SmackDown. Okay.
No. Yeah, is it SmackDown? Either SmackDown or Clash of the Castle.
Okay, Lacey, do you know if where it is? However, we still gonna answer JoJo. What do you think? It seems to me, this is actually not a bad idea. This is what I would do: Liv working with all these MMA girls. Her next opponent might as well be Sonya Deville, and keep it going. And she could feud with Sonya and Shayna into whatever Ronda's contract agreement to come back is. I'm not sure if it's closer to the next Survivor Series or Saudi Arabia show. I don't know what they got planned for Ronda. Of course, we'll talk about it once it becomes available. But what say you, Liv being built up as kind of scrappy underdog? I like it. I think that's because it's no way for you to believably book for her to be somebody like Doudrop. You know what I mean? Like clean. Yeah. Like she got to ask some help. You know. But what say you?
I kind of like the direction they're going. It is looking to be in that direction where I said it was gonna go, where I think Shayna and Ronda are gonna end up being a team. It does look good, although it was crazy. She came out there trying to explain herself, and she got booed out the ass by everybody in that crowd, boy. That shit was crazy Friday. It looked like she got upset. Like she got visibly upset that she got booed.
What?
I don't know if you watched it on Friday there, but yeah.
I didn't see it. No.
That shit was crazy. You're supposed to be a baby face and you got booed. Yo, they started booing and like she was visibly upset. Like she was really mad about it. And she said something, I don't know what she said, but they blurred it out.
She needs to learn to be professional. You would have thought she would have learned from the last time when she got visibly upset and people start calling her Mark. Even Keep It 100 was talking about how she became a Mark. Remember she got pissed off at all those people when Charlotte beat her with that stick at Survivor Series and she got pissed. Remember that? And she was getting pissed, pushing the trainers back, pushing the referee. I said, don't touch me. Like, you got to be professional if you're going to be a world champion in WWE.
Yeah, and it's like it caught her off guard. Like she didn't expect it because of the story. I guess because the storyline or whatever.
Yeah.
She won out of reversing the arm bar to get the pin, but she kind of like tapped. But bro, you would expect like they would cheer or something like that because she's a face. But shit,
I think the pandemic ruined plans for that, JoJo. I think WWE's
crowd was ruthless on Friday, man.
Oh, was it really? I'm gonna have to go check that out. So, JoJo, you would think I think the plan was to follow up on that because I think they botched the end of WrestleMania 35 on purpose because they want the return to do some business between her and Becky Lynch. However, I think the pandemic significantly changed the plans on that, and Ronda stayed gone longer than expected. Then she got pregnant, kind of unexpectedly, and then that held her back until another year. She came back in 2021.
Yeah.
Didn't she? Or was it 22? When did Ronda come back? 21 or 22?
Wasn't it like...
Did she come back at the Rumble?
Was it the Rumble?
Yeah, because she won.
She was
surprised at the Rumble. She won. That's how she came back. So it delayed her. She was gone for 3 years. So she was gone for about close to 3 years. She left in WrestleMania in 2019. Yeah, about almost 3 years. So she was gone, and I think the pandemic significantly changed the plans of Ronda, Becky. Now Becky's hurt again. So if that was their plan, they got to wait a little longer for that now, even though they was on opposite brands. But I had a feeling, and we'll get as they get close to the draft in October. I'm guessing they're doing the draft again in October. We'll discuss more of the details of who can work with who. But I think that ruined a lot of stuff. But hey, as far as it relates to the Shayna Baszler, Ronda being a faction, it should have happened a long time ago. The fact that it didn't is crazy. Man, we were supposed to get this 4 horsewomen versus 4 horseface women match. It never happened. I don't know what happened. I don't know if they said because Jessamine Duke was looking good. Maybe Marina Shafir was a little green, but just keeping them in the developmental, doing their reps, taking their bumps is fine. You could have had a protection match where you had Ronda do most of the match or whoever was ready. You could have protected Marina Shafir. JoJo, did you ever hear anything why this match never happened? It would have been a great marketable match, 4 horsewomen versus 4 horsewomen. Why did this match never happen? Did anything concrete come out to explain why it didn't happen?
I guess it was coming down to how Jessamine Duke and Marina Shafir were looking.
Yeah.
Because they said Jessamine Duke was kind of picking up.
Yeah.
But Marina Shafir was really off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is strange. I wouldn't think it was with her already having some fighting experience. I mean, at that point, she got to get her bumps down. You know what I mean? And her timing, obviously. But the performance side, I think both of them were pretty decent. Jessamine Duke had a presence. Marina had kind of that quiet cockiness. You know what I mean? She's already attractive. So that's going to piss people off right there that she's quite attractive. She has very noticeable eyes. And I think they could have been more of the silent. They didn't have to be really talkative. All of them are kind of soft-spoken anyway. Ronda is probably the more vocal and opinionated one out of the 4 women of 4 horsewomen of MMA or whatever. Or that's what WWE was building them as. She's kind of more of the explosive. She's like the Ken Shamrock. Bro, I was watching old school videos and when Ken Shamrock will fucking snap and just beat up the referee. Remember that? I remember I was watching the match. That man just belly to belly suplex the fucking referee. It was like a fatal 4-way match. I believe at a WrestleMania, I want to say like 15. It was him, Val Venus, and I think I forgot who the other person. It was him, Val Venus, and Billy Gunn. It was a 3-way. It may have been a 4-way. I want to say like Hardcore Holly or somebody was in the match. Yeah. This man snapped because it was a elimination match. They did some shit. He got DQ'd. I think he refused to release the ankle lock on Billy Gunn. This man snapped, fucking body slammed the referee. I think he attacked fucking Billy Gunn again. Some other people tried to come down as some stooges. He like murked them. That man Ken Shamrock was a different breed, son.
Yeah, because you gotta watch some of his shit in Japan before he made it to the WWF. Oh my fucking god, yo. Because they do that shoot style wrestling, and he literally kicked one of the dudes in the face in mid match. bro. Like you know how Pride had the soccer kicks.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
did one of those shits. Oh my god.
He gave him one of the Zack Sabre Jr. kicks, huh?
Yeah,
Oh
but
shit.
dead to the face.
Oh shit.
Oh my god. I was like, damn, bro.
Shout out to everybody in the chat. Thank y'all for being here. Y'all that clapping. What's up, everybody? What's up? Air horns to everybody that's here. Man, JoJo holding it down. What up, everybody?
Yo, what's happening?
Yes,
But
indeed.
yeah, man.
Yeah.
Some crazy shit, man. Crazy.
We got to find some Shamrock because Vader used to do some crazy stuff too, man. Hey,
Hell
JoJo,
yeah.
we got, matter of fact, maybe we can play it on today's episode when wrestling go wrong. But I don't know what that man was. It who was that old ass man? His name was the real Antonio, and I'm sure you saw this before. I don't know why this man thought it was a good idea to no sell Antonio Inoki's offense, but that man got some monk oak and palm slaps to the face.
Oh,
Like, I don't know what that.
Oh my
go
god.
ahead.
Antonio Inoki? Oh my god. Bruh. You don't want to get slapped by Inoki, bro.
No.
You see that man's hands?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
He got the basketball palm in hands.
Yo, and that Inoki used to slap people unconscious, yo.
I remember. Yeah, I remember. He used to slap the shit out of people. I remember at one point, I think I heard that it was a rites of passage for any how you say it, Gaijin, the Americans that
Gaijin, Gaijin. Yeah.
It was customary for a Gaijin to take a slap from Inoki before he was coming up. That man, they said that man said Brock Lesnar, because you know Lesnar went over there in 06. So Lesnar, they said that man told Lesnar he got to get slapped. He said, "Who slapped me? I don't think so, buddy." That man Brock Lesnar did not let. Bro, can you imagine if that man would have slapped Brock Lesnar? Inoki probably would have got his fucking arm pulled off. He would have put that man in a Kimura or some shit.
He would have.
Beat him with it. You said what?
I said he would have.
Yeah, that man, bro, he would have. Brock is already uncontrollable. They said that man walked out because he ain't agree with Vince being sent home, even though Vince took funds out of the fucking public stock to pay off some sex skin. This man didn't want to pay fucking Jesse the Body Ventura for using his intellectual property, but he paid off Christy Hemme fucking $7 million, son.
Crazy.
This man Vince is crazy. Son. Now you got Ventura making conspiracy videos. Vince McMahon told me I wasn't worth the money that he was going to give me. This man Ventura lost his mind. This man, they want to pay that man that took a botched rocker dropper. I heard he was screaming in the back, "That's my goddamn money," when they made him get that dude 1.6 mil, I believe it was. That man, bro, that's your fault. You let that man Marty Jannetty go out there high off pills. He was hanging out with the pill head kid. He dropped that man on his head, broke his neck. You should have knew better.
Word.
Come on, son. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, Vince is out of his mind, man. He can pay off hookers, but he don't want to pay Bret Hart from going to WCW. Get the fuck out of here. Oh shit, son. But we kind of got off task a little bit. Liv Morgan doing our thing as women's champ. I think she's being built up good. And the good thing about this is Liv Morgan's actually really good at selling. She displays pain really good. When she gets hit, it looked like she's knocked the fuck out. Remember Brie Bella legit kicked her in her face? Do you remember that? When Bella concussed her on Raw and she got all that backlash. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Liv looked like it was hard to tell if she was hurt because she sells good anyway. So it was like, damn, is she actually hurt? But Brie Bella rung her bell and then she fucked herself up 3 other times. Bro, she lost against Gravity. How did she
Twice. She lost against Gravity twice.
How you get your ass kicked by Gravity? So matter of fact, you already know we mentioned something. We got to play it on the show now.
Shorty was like, Brie mode! And then but she did it. And then she went out and did it again.
Botch mode.
Yo, if you could have ever asked for like the worst match of a Bella history, like yo, they both in the ring. And Brie went, oh my god.
Look at this shit. Here it is right here. Hold on. Matter of fact, we got it here. Brie Bow. Here we go.
Here we go. 1,
2, 3.
Oh.
Right there. And she saw her grab her throat. She kicked her again. Like, what the fuck?
She kicked her again.
Oh, God. Damn. That's
that
Vega.
one, yeah.
She hit Thea.
That's Vega, yeah.
She fucked her up. Yeah. Look at this. How? How? What the fuck? How? was a disaster.
Yeah, her sister. Oh, not her sister. She had Ruby.
That's
She
Ruby,
popped the
yeah.
Ruby's dead in the
Yeah.
face. My fault. She popped
And
Ruby.
that's the wrong person to hit. Ruby looked like she fight dudes in the bar, son. Why would you? She's a fucking the backwoods of fucking Indiana. Why would you want to fight? What's she go by? Soho. She go by Soho in
Yeah.
So
Like
like
they got
how
years, like
in the same
fucking
match, JoJo? How does that happen, son?
Bree mode, yo. Bree mode. Bree mode.
Much more. But yeah, Liv
Oh
nonetheless
my
is good.
god.
Oh, speaking of Liv, we're gonna talk about this because I'm gonna talk about somebody that I think is a good contender for a lot of different reasons with WWE. And she's fresh. She hasn't been used a lot. Carmella, the Princess of Staten Island, fresh, hot. She finally got back to her hotness for a while. Like she had too much work done to her. I don't know if she got the reduction, but she looks good. She looked like 2018 hot Carmella because Carmella was hot in 2018. But she got hurt at this weekend, and I was pretty upset because I think that's somebody you could put up in the mix either against Liv or because they had a pretty decent grudge match. What, like last year or something on Raw? They had a couple good fights that ended up at the announcers table. You had Corey Graves over there about the orgasm on himself. Michael Cole, John, he trying to get the cord off his neck. Let's get the action going. That man, Pat McAfee, would have been on the table dancing like, we got bitches fighting. That man be pumped. They had a nice little feud that ended up at the announcers table. They got into a couple good brawls. So I think Carmella will be a believable threat in a lot of ways. They're similar size. They got good chemistry. They're both East Coast girls. Mella from Boston, Liv from Jersey. So they already got that kind of like cattiness to them anyway. So it would have been a good feud. But Mella unfortunately got hurt at the house show. Now I don't know if it's anything she's gonna be out for a while, but I think she got dinged up at the house show. Did you hear anything about that?
I'd heard something about like that. They said that she was out. That she had got hurt.
Indie wrestler also was hurt at the same house show.
Yeah.
Let's see how serious it is. I had it up for a minute. Let's see how serious this thing is. Bianca attempted a sunset flip, which led to Carmella's head hitting the corner of the ring. She was then unable to rejoin the match. The real life Leah Vandale is one of the company's most successful women. Okay, boom. We already know that. Let's actually they got video. What's that?
Taking Paxley?
Yeah, taking Paxley.
NXT.
She also got hurt.
I think she messed up her nose on was it Battle of the Belts? Was it on AEW?
Possibly. I'm not sure.
Girl Jamie Hayter broke her nose.
Right.
You know, girl that chose with Britt Baker.
Yeah. I'm familiar with her.
While they was going up for a brain buster.
Yeah.
Thunder Rosa's knee hit her dead in the nose, broke her joint, but she still continued the match. Her nose is broken right now. Yeah.
And this is something all of us talk about, JoJo. And it was a tag team match, by the way. Oscar was in the match too, apparently. But this is something that we always talk about. These wrestlers, the reason they need to focus on more storytelling and character development is so they don't get hurt. You have your matches at the pay-per-views, have squash matches. Every show, if you want to have competitive matches, make sure it's like a number one contenders match, or maybe if the Intercontinental title on the line, the 24/7, the women's tag team. Your key wrestlers, they're big money makers, the women's champions, the world's champions, people like that. Your attractions, Goldberg and all them. They don't need to have competitive matches on TV. Have them squash some jabroni and cut a promo, or have a rival have some type of exchange with them, be it a backstage fight, whatever. You want to have a lifting contest, promos, whatever. You could do what Matt Hardy and MVP did, where they was basically playing sports against each other for fucking 9 months on SmackDown. Do you remember that? They was on that playing motherfucker. They was at Dave and Buster's and shit. Like, this man MVP was cheating, man, in push-up contests, bumping Matt Hardy's hand and shit like that.
Oh my god.
Oh shit, playing football, all type of shit. Son, I watched the polls off between Triple H and Scott Steiner a couple weeks ago. That had to be one of the funniest goddamn things I said. He said, Scott Steiner, get over here, you little bitch. Stop being scared. Doing push-ups with jeans on. This man had a broken foot and wrestled Triple H in the whole match at the Royal Rumble, bro. This man's foot was fucked up.
Yeah.
He's still doing fucking palm push-ups, JoJo. This man was doing palm push-ups.
Yo, he was down with it. He wanted to do whatever, yo.
This man was doing palm push-ups, son. What the fuck?
Shit is...
Throwing around Batista, fucking Randy Orton, and Triple H. It was hilarious, son. Let's push forward. We already talked about a little bit of Miro. I'm going to put up now on the screen at some of the AEW competitors, and me and JoJo could run down how many of these wrestlers are going to be kind of competitive or should come leaving AEW and coming to WWE. It's a couple people. Now, she's a good friend of mine. We're at odds with each other right now because I disagree with some of the stuff she do. Thunder Rosa, of course. I love you, Thunder. You know that. Her real name is Melissa. You know we good people. I know Melissa good. We good. I've trained with her, with Rude Boy Rudy Gonzalez and stuff like that. But I don't know. You're a little off, and you have to stop getting upset with the fans when they disapprove of something. You as a professional are supposed to adjust on the fly. JoJo, what's up with these wrestlers getting upset because the fans don't like their match? Like, just adjust the match, do better. What's the problem? You know what I mean? I don't understand what the problem is.
Yeah, that's what you gotta do. You gotta adjust the matches on the fly, man.
Right.
That's what some of the greats have done in the past, and that's what you gotta do.
If Vince McMahon could break his ass bone at the St. Valentine's Day Massacre and finish the match, anybody could finish the match. This old ass 50-something-plus-year-old man told Austin was reluctant to knock Vince off that cage. And I'm pretty sure Vince always threatened him, I'll fire your ass. I'll fire you. You better hit me. Can you make it this man Vince at WrestleMania 22 got hit with chairs. Did you hear that chair shot Shawn Michaels hit that man with at WrestleMania?
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Vince took son, hold on. First of all, we got to play that. That man, it was so, and then JR had just got fired not too far after that. So, he was on fire on commentary. That man, I don't know if y'all know who the Hall of Fame announcer for the Cubs, Harry Carey. You ever heard of Harry Carey, JoJo?
Yeah.
That man, JR was screaming, Harry Carey, her going in heaven. He whacked the shit out of that man.
Oh, shit. Yeah, that was a heavy chair shot, bro.
That man,
oh my
crazy,
God.
Son. He smacked Shawn Michaels, crowned that man like the new king with that chair or whatever.
Shit, man.
Let me see it.
Yeah, dog. These contracts, man.
What about contracts?
No, I said some of these guys in these contracts.
Dude, I want Miro to come. Miro is stuck in a contract to like 2026, son. He wants to leave, but he's stuck in a contract to like 2026.
Yeah, 2026.
That's fucking crazy, bro. Like, he not going nowhere anytime soon. Like, no time soon. That man, I forgot Shane was in this match. That man Shane was getting his ass beat when he had on a suit.
Yeah.
They only got him coming out. I said his Vince with a chair. What the fuck is this shit?
But yeah, man, Miro had the contract. Then when he came back, they signed him to a 4-year contract. I guess he didn't see what was coming for WWE, and that's what the situation is when you're hearing a lot of these people talking now. That some of these folks signed to AEW, now they looking like, damn, if I had the opportunity to, I'd sign back with WWE now. Yeah. No, you a goofball, because some of the smart people, they went back to the indies. They did their thing in the indies, hoping they get the re-sign, look good, and look what happened.
Yep, absolutely.
You got Cross showing up. Cross shows up on Friday. I hear Dexter Loomis might come back over there.
I hope so. Yeah, I like that.
Raw's in Cleveland tonight, so we might see Johnny G.
Oh
wrestling.
God, please, no, thank you, please, no. Hell no. He's trending on Twitter right now too. Yeah.
There's a couple people, and it is what it is. Some of the roster, you know what I mean? You gotta make new stories and do new things for the roster. Sure. And that's it. That's what I mean. And that's the reason some of these guys are gonna be called back.
Maybe Gargano can go to NXT. Maybe, and I don't want him on the main roster. You know what I mean? I don't know. Unless you're gonna make this man return as the new Nunzio, the full-blooded Italians. Hey, I'll whack you. I think he should be like a new Nunzio. You not doing that with your boy Madcap Moss. He's Italian. He's real now. I forgot what his name is, but he's Italian. Bring him in. Put him with Gargano. Bring your boy Tino Sabatelli back in. Who's another Italian wrestler? You got to find some of these Italian wrestlers in WWE and make a faction, and then Johnny Gargano could be like the dictator. I mean, he was kind of doing that with the Way already, so they might as well just make a new version of the Way, and this time make them more edgy Italian group. I think that'll work a little better for what they're trying to do. He can't come back in as Johnny Wrestler. I don't think people gonna buy that. But look at this chair shot right here with this man Shawn Michaels hit Vince. The sound effect. Oh shit! This man, they edited a little bit on this video, but the way if you saw like the live feed, that man.
Yeah, they
Look,
fucked
first of
him
all, look
up.
at that dent in the chair after you hit him. It's an immediate
Fuck.
dent. Look at this shit.
He fucked him up.
That the sound that chair shot made. The video, like, oh my God, Harry, can hear that from heaven. That man was crazy. If motherfucking your boy Mauro Ronaldo was calling that, he'll be King Kong is climbing the side of the Empire State Building. Mamma mia, it's in fuego in San Diego. He was that man would have been saying this in Fuego in San Diego or something.
Yeah, or you're gonna hit some other type of trademark quote type shit, man. That man makes quotes on the fly. That shit is crazy.
Hey, I admire his passion, man, but that man is hilarious. When he said, Johnny Gargano is breaking hearts like Valentine's Day. I don't know. Okay, so we're going to go past some of these people. Mox, you think Mox ever going to come back to WWE? I don't know, man. I guess maybe a Shield reunion. I don't know. You think Mox coming back ever?
Mox would come back to WWE.
I think so, because he's disgruntled.
Mox would come back to WWE.
Yeah.
If he gets to be that character, if he gets to be Mox, then yeah, I can see him coming back.
Yeah.
I can see him coming back.
F-word and tell him to throw that piece of shit out the building. Like he did with Dude. That man came out skinny with the turtleneck talking about throw that piece of shit out the building. You fuck or whatever he said. When he returned back from his drug thing or whatever, he told him to throw him out the building. He throw that piece of shit out the building. Okay. Jay Cargill and Wardlow. Man, they got some good champions. I didn't realize how good a champion. Okay, they got Jay. Yeah. Wardlow's TNT champion.
Yeah.
Well, they still determine it because Punk is injured. Moxley's the interim champion. Okay, that's not bad. They got some. Thunder's the women's champion. Not bad. I would switch these around. I'll put the TBS belt on Thunder and put Jade with the world side. Maybe they give it her this belt as a test to see if she can hold the belt. That's probably what they're thinking. When you got a gorgeous woman like this, oh my God, she needs to be the world champion.
Yeah, I haven't seen something smart there. They did something smart there, giving Jade Cargill that TBS,
absolutely
TBS title.
And you got a lot of the detractors. She not ready. Dude. She's a big bruising chick that's attractive. They always gonna make money. And there's ways to work around her limitations by making the match shorter and putting her in the ring with somebody that can sell. That's how you do that. Don't put her in the ring with marks that try to stiff her up and all that type of stuff. You got your Swerve and Glory. Swerve and our Glory. Hopefully they let them do some cool stuff. I don't know. We'll see. I would much rather I still, JoJo, have the Acclaim been the tag team champions yet? If not, that is a missed opportunity because those dudes are entertainment. How are you not putting the titles on in the Acclaim? And they can cut promos on all their opponents. JoJo, would they not be good champions? I would have made the Acclaim the tag team champions.
Yo, they're one of the most over teams in AEW.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they literally out of just being AEW talent, not former WWE talent.
Yeah,
those guys are over with the crowd.
Absolutely,
they are like over with the crowd. Like yeah.
I would have put the titles
on them at some point.
Absolutely. They definitely would have had my tag titles. Pac, you're a mark, not interested. I think Adam Cole has a run in WWE again at some point. Triple H's boy, obviously, he had a 4-year push in NXT. This boring shit might get a run too, just because it's association with the Bucks and stuff like that. You think AC is coming back to WWE at some point, JoJo?
Adam Cole?
Yeah.
I can see Adam Cole possibly going back. They'll try to throw money at him.
Yeah.
But if he wanted to, yeah, he'd leave. And go back to WWE.
Sure.
Triple H is still going to be over there. Yeah, that man can see a title run. To compare to what the hell he's done since being in AEW, yeah, I can see Adam Cole.
You know what's interesting to me? Did I tag AEW in this? The thing that's interesting to me is, as you can see, hold on, let me move the screen up. Oh, no, they actually Angelico and Andrade. WWE does not fully utilize talented cruiserweights. If they had a good cruiserweight division, I would sign Angelico. Outside the cruiserweight division, I wouldn't sign him. He's a great flyer. Andrade is a guy that could do a lot, first of all, for SmackDown. SmackDown has always been heavily watched by a lot of Latinos. Bring him back in the way he was when he was feuding with Rey Mysterio and pick that back up. He could have good matches with Ricochet. He can have good matches with probably a
Yeah,
babyface Sami Zayn. Don't put him past the mid card or cruiserweight division because I don't
I
think. Go ahead. What was you about to say?
as I say, I can see him coming back holding the Intercontinental title.
Sure, why not? Yeah, I mean, it's a large Latino presence on SmackDown. You always want to feed that niche. If the people are there, why not give them what they want? You know what I mean? That's a niche
Yeah,
that needs to be filled, and Andrade is able to do it, especially with the publicity that he has coming off the Ric Flair's last match and all that type of stuff. Dude, I think something they need to go do going forward, and maybe this might happen a little more under Triple H. I say a lot of bad things about Triple H, but this is one good thing I will say about Triple H. A good thing I can say about the Triple H, he's a lot more willing than Vince McMahon to work with outside talent. He don't mind
yes,
doing cross promotional work and all that type of stuff as per usual. Obviously, Mickey James and all these people came back at the Royal Rumble. Excuse me. You got Cross that came in. Jeff Jarrett was able to go over to do stuff with Nashville with the Ric Flair's last match. You know what I mean? So I
hmm
think in a perfect world, what I would do, you got to have Jay Lethal come in some type of capacity and maybe pick up on that momentum. Maybe he could play the role of this arrogant, I'm fucking Jay Lethal. I'm one of the biggest acts ever to never be with WWE. You jackasses always overlooked me or undervalue me. I think it's a lot you could do with that. You know what I mean? He could pull, I'm the black guy. You didn't hire me because I'm black. Of course, they'll probably make him a heel. But either way, it's a lot. Can you believe that Jay Lethal, they might have made him some offers and they just was probably disrespectful from his perspective? Can you believe that Jay Lethal has not had one match in WWE? I have a hard time believing that, JoJo. That is
yeah,
crazy to even fathom, you know?
yeah. He's been one of those overlooked guys. You know what I
Yep.
mean? He's been overlooked for quite some time. And I think
He's
they
a kid.
wanted to make a move to him, a
Yeah.
move on him, but they passed.
Yep.
Or I think they just didn't want to bother because Impact at the time was giving him money. Um, then he decided to go to Ring of Honor.
Yep.
Yeah, but I would, if I was Jay Lethal, I would have tried. I would have tried it. I would have
Right.
tried it. Went to the side. Yeah,
And for the love of God, let's switch over to Impact for a minute. Moose, for the love of fucking God, stop torturing yourself and please get you some money from fucking WWE. Stop coming out with the Big Bird jackets and all that shit and go back to Moose. The only thing I liked about him when he came out with the Big Bird jacket is he was I fuck white bitches. You got WWE got all the white bitches for you to fuck if you just go to WWE, son. Just go. He came out with the Big Bird Ric Flair coat. Do you remember that, son?
Yeah.
This man had the big Ric Flair fucking coat, the Big Bird coat. Oh man, please stop torturing yourself and go back. Anyway, let's put forward the Gunn brothers with their dad. I think just because of the association with Triple H, Billy Gunn goes back at some point. Oh my God, this man has aged like milk. What the hell happened to your boy Billy Gunn? Look at all I got. What happened to this man, son?
I told you, man. TRT, fucking steroid, all that shit, man.
This man looking
All
like a
them-
fucking wrinkled up fucking French fry or something. Look at this man's neck, son. What the fuck? He losing his hair. Like, come on, Billy.
Neck gone, hair feathery, but that man's traps are still there.
Oh yeah, you know
Man's
he off
traps
the
is
shit,
here.
son.
He's on everything. Like
The
Mike F
PED.
said, I'm on everything.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
on
exactly. This a guy. I don't know why I always think they're related to each other because they look. But Bowens is with the Acclaim. We already talked about them. These guys look very close. This is the guy that Cody Rhodes made himself go against on Memorial Day, and he put himself on the picture with Martin Luther King. And
Oh yeah.
remember that man, Cody
Oh
Rhodes
my God.
put himself against on the picture with Martin Luther King, son. What the fuck were you thinking about, Cody Rhodes? This man, Cody Rhodes, is such an egotistical prick. This man put himself in a photo with Martin Luther King, son. What the
This
fuck?
man was talking about black people and oh my God. This man lost his mind. That man said, Let me take this woke pill. Let me take this hit of wokeness one time. Man put on his kente hat and kente cloth and just went out there and lost his goddamn mind.
Oh, shit, son. They might as well give that man Akeem the American Dream. Your dad, Dusty, created that character. Oh, shit. Remember they made that man Akeem, what was his name? Akeem the African Dream or whatever his name was?
Akeem the African Dream.
Oh,
Yup.
shit. They had that man come out the Kofi and a kente. He had a dashiki on, son.
Deadass. And you know what's crazy? That man Cody did all that shit, then went on Twitter and apologized.
Oh my
That's
god.
fucking crazy, bro.
Because
Oh
people
man.
called him out for virtue signaling. He got salty.
Yeah,
That man was knocking
yeah.
people. This man beat Anthony Ogogo, this boxer that was knocking motherfuckers out in 30 seconds flat, son. Cody Rhodes went out there and beat him with a diaper on and hit him with the crossroads, son. Because Cody Rhodes always look like he's wearing a diaper. I don't know why. But the Gunn brothers and their father, I can see them having a run. If WWE, which I think they will under Triple H, will put more of a focus on tag team wrestling, I can see the Gunn brothers in WWE in a tag team. What say you, Jojo?
I could see them somewhere down the line. Yeah.
Yeah. Good kids, talented, cocky heels. They obviously check off the old blocks. They got that Billy Gunn energy. Just stay away from the PEDs so you'll look like your dad. Brian Cage, oh man, he hurt. I like him, but he hurts me so much because the way he is he off TV? Why is he 0-0?
Let me tell you something about that man.
Go ahead.
That man, Brian Cage, I can see Brian Cage leaving. I can see Brian Cage leaving.
He's probably going back to Impact because he's talking to them every week.
Because his contract is probably expired by next year. I can see Triple H picking him up, but he got to be a little bit more of a yeah. He'll probably pick him up, but he got to be more of a powerhouse wrestler instead of his high flying acrobatics. Yeah.
He needs to learn how to take care of himself. He needs to take care of his character. Absolutely. Yeah. Stay healthy and manage your character well. You got to know your worth. You can't be letting these fucking cruiserweights drop kick you. Luckily, Wardlow's smart enough and he slowed that shit down. Because remember, Wardlow used to sell for cruiserweights like a year or two ago. And he slowed that dumb shit down. One of the veterans in the back probably got in his eye. It was probably Big Daddy Cole Diesel, as The Rock would say. It was probably him. He probably got in his ear. It was like, hey, yo, you have to slow the shit down. You look like a mark. You're an idiot. You didn't get paid. Fuck you. The finish was you did a 840 this. You got hit over the head with Constantine and wire. And the finish was the Young Bucks air super kicked you and pinned you. Fuck you. You're too buff. You're always selling. You don't got any money. That's what Kevin Nash done. That man cut that promo at fucking Paul Heyman. He said, fuck you. You're ugly. No one got paid. Nobody watched your shit on fucking Sunshine Network. And Sean Waltman was just bobbing his head. They was both drunk as fucking half out their mind. Your finish of the match was you hit a fan hit you in the head with a plastic Tyrannosaurus Rex and rolled you up with a schoolboy. Fuck you. Get hair plugs. That man fucking went in, son. That man. Then he told Dave Meltzer, where do you see it from? A fucking Hubble? Fuck you. Never liked him, never will. Anyways, we already talked about him. Brian Pillman, bro, you need to learn that your dad wasn't just a worker that went against Jushin Thunder Liger, you fucking dumb idiot. He's remembered because he pulled that gun out on Stone Cold, not because of wrestling moves, bro. And that's the thing that's holding him back. He's too much of a mark for himself. No, nobody talk about, but yes, Brian Pillman was a great wrestler, but no, nobody talk about flying Brian Pillman. They talk about him pulling that gun off on Stone Cold. And that's Arn Anderson's son. He's probably going to get a run in WWE at some point, even though he's nothing special. That man looked like he should be hanging out with Von Wagner. Brody King has a good look, but he thinks like a mark. Buddy Matthews, no. Danielson, no. He's going to get injured. Chris Jericho, you know he's going back at some point. Christian's probably going. Christian, bro, you got skinny as fuck. And he's looking like Sean William Scott as much as he ever has. That's what he looks like right now. Christopher Daniels, too late. Triple H probably gonna sign him because he signs injury warm motherfuckers like what's this fucker's name? Tommaso Ciampa. So Daniels, even though he's a great athlete, I think he's just a little too old to go to WWE. If they put him with bad influence and let them do what they was doing with the martini glasses and all of that, I could see something with Christopher Daniels. Claudio Castagnoli went to Ring of Honor and became a mark. Bro, this is why you never got over, even though you picked up Big Show was legit strong because you're too much of a fucking mark. That's why this guy never got over. Clowns. Danhausen. There's some stuff you could do with that fella. I like Danhausen.
Yeah,
quite entertaining. What's that again?
I said folks like Danhausen.
Absolutely.
He's a good entertainer.
He's entertaining.
He's like an R-Truth type guy, yeah.
Yeah, I could get out with that. And I also like because he created one of my favorite games ever called Wolfenstein. That was created. Oh, no, was it Dan? No, Danhausen created Grand Theft Auto, actually. I'm sorry. But yeah, I like that. Grand Theft Auto, he created a good game. So the Martin brothers, young, Good look. I think those guys. They remind me of what's that guy's name? Alonzo Ball. What's their father name? What's the ball? Big ball. What's ball? The dad.
LeVar Ball.
LeVar Ball. He reminds me. Don't they kind of look like them a little bit? Specifically, Dante.
Yeah.
You remind me of the Ball brothers. And that motherfucker LaMelo Ball can hoop. I'll be playing on 2. That motherfucker's got. I don't know, man.
Yeah,
He got another
LaMelo got skills, man.
Oh yeah, them boys talented, man. Them boys talented. Remember they was on wrestling. This man LeVar Ball took his shirt off. I think he was doing something with Miz or something like. This man snatched off his shirt. Oh, my headphones. This man snatched his shirt.
And then LaMelo was like, "Yeah, get that nigga, beat that nigga, beat that nigga ass, beat that nigga ass, beat that nigga ass."
He had to get him off because the SJW.
Oh yeah, never invited them again.
Yep.
Oh,
the Cucks got to him and they ain't invite him to the show no more. But Miz wasn't complaining, wasn't nobody offended, just the fucking SJW nerds. You know, so let's keep pushing or whatever. I think it was one JoJo was busy. It was one I scrolled past I want to ask him about. Can't you see Jericho and Christian go back to WWE to go in the Hall of Fame at some point?
I can see Jericho going back to the WWE. I could definitely see that. Christian probably will. Baby. Yeah. But I could definitely see Jericho doing that shit. Regardless of everything Jericho will say in interviews and do all that shit and talk all the shit he want to talk, he'll go back to WWE to be in the Hall of Fame, of course.
He's got a good relationship with Vince too, so that helps, you know.
Yeah.
Let's see what he got. The FTR too much of a mark. Dustin Rhodes, like, bro, you look like a wrinkled blue man group. I don't know what the fuck's going on with Dustin. Why is your name Dustin Rhodes and you still got the pink? Then this man got a butterfly on his. What the fuck is this supposed to be? This man got a butterfly on his jacket, son. You're not Goldust no more. Why you doing this weird shit?
That's his character, man. I don't know. I don't know.
God,
I really don't know. I know he's training wrestlers there, but
I'm cool with that. With him being a trainer, sure. Yeah. If you're gonna hire him as a trainer, go for it. Eddie Kingston, son, you talking about one of the best talkers of his generation. If he gets the right advice and get groomed by the right people, he needs like a Raven to help him coach, or like he needs Conan to help him out a lot because he's a great talker. This man can go and get some baby faces. That's maybe if you want to who's some Latin stars, maybe if you want to turn Legado del Fantasma babyface or take 2 of them out of that group and put them with Eddie Kingston, I could totally see that. This guy's an amazing talker. I honestly think he's just around the wrong people and get the wrong advice sometimes. What say you about your fellow New Yorker from Yonkers, Eddie Kingston? What say you?
Eddie Kingston, I like Eddie Kingston, man.
Yeah, that man.
But yeah, I think you can put him in. You can put him in with somebody who's a little rowdy like him. Yeah. Make him a tag team. Or, you can put them in there with the, Legado. Yeah, with Legado and have them take a little swerve on some little badass SA type thing going on there, whatever. Little wilding out mafia type, you know what I mean?
Sure.
And then let them go out there and do their thing.
Now,
make him a crazy ass solo wrestler. But
absolutely. You know who I would love to see to get a hell of a run in WWE as a tag team? Bad Influence, Frankie Kazarian and Daniels. Were they not entertaining when they was coming out with the martini glasses and just coming out, just making asses of themselves? Dude, Bad Influence was a hell of a tag team when people would say Impact was dying. And that's actually when I liked the Bucks. Back then, I actually liked the Young Bucks. They were still doing crazy spots and stuff like that. But holy shit, we got a modern-day Hardy Boys, especially with Jeremy Borash doing that commentary. Ladies and gentlemen, we have one of the most up-and-coming, because Borash trying to make everything great because he's such a professional, great entertainer. Generation Me, Matt and Buck. Yeah, or Matt Jackson and whatever, the Young Bucks. But yeah, Borash, he just got that comedy face, man. That dude I love Borash. Jeremy Borash. Generation Me. Yeah.
Generation Me, yeah.
As much as I kind of think the Bucks kind of marky sometimes, they was always ahead of the curve marketing themselves and stuff like that. Let's see if we can find a nice little clip from Bad Influence. These dudes right here were quite entertaining. Matter of fact, they got the Bucks against Bad Influence right here. They found Abyss. What the hell? This must was like a Halloween episode or something. Can you believe they had that man Joseph Parks Abyss playing? Remember they had Hogan, Abyss trying to fight for Hulk Hogan's ring or some shit. Remember that bullshit?
Yeah, Hogan gave him the ring, the Hall of Fame ring. Talking about you got the power now. What type of shit?
Let us let us give credit
They
to where
got
it's
these
due.
men as Sherlock
We
Holmes.
know
Look at
that
this shit.
pumpkin possesses more brains than the entire knockout locker room and everybody here in Salt Lake City.
Well, for the first time out, Eric.
But this was genius of them.
That
though.
is Eric.
Making up a tag team.
Oh yeah, they're a great tag team
partner of Eric.
Look at your man Eric Young. This man can do anything you ask him to do. I love Eric Young.
Word.
He's such a professional. This man got the glasses on. Look at this shit.
Trust me.
With that raspy ass voice.
Scientist. There's absolutely no scientific proof that Halloween is a real holiday. There's just not. But
That's
this
the
is what
guy
I'm
who I
going to
wouldn't
tell you.
mind seeing come back to WWE.
So,
Oh, EY? Oh yeah, that motherfucker.
All right, that's subtle. Message from the big guy.
Look at these punches.
Eric
He
Young
actually
is
throw good
nuts.
punches.
I
Great
wouldn't mind
psychology,
that.
great stellar.
Punching on
He
the,
trained a lot of good
bad
wrestlers. Ty
influence,
Dillinger
somebody
being
get
one of
torn
them.
up.
Now he became a boring piece of shit when he went to
What's that hook you
AEW,
Jesus
but he was entertaining as Ty
Flurry
Dillinger.
of offense by Eric Young.
We're talking about that. You know, he got a kid on the way.
Oh yeah, I heard about that, man. He was in them guts of Peyton Royce. That man was smart.
Yeah.
You should have been put a couple babies so can't nobody else take it. Because the Iconics, oh my God, The Rock is so hot. The Rock would have banged up Peyton Royce eventually, son. He would have gave her that Big Teddy Seaman. It went flying.
Oh!
Motherfucking Abyss coming out. This before they drastically changed his look when he went with the K or
God.
whatever. This man Abyss.
Gonna bust right through. Double close.
You talking about an unappreciated asset, physical, athletic. That man was scary quick for his size, son.
Hell yeah.
When he used to hit, look at this black hole slam. Look at that shit. He
You know what's
always
fucking
made that
crazy?
move look great. Big Boss
Hell
Man made
yeah.
it look like
Now
shit.
with Daniels.
Viscera made it look like shit. But that spin he used to put on that black hole slam.
Word. I should have just
I don't know
snapped
what
that.
man. Look at
It's
that
kind of
shit.
like how
Damn.
Corbin,
Slam.
how Baron Corbin be hitting the end of days.
Oh yeah.
It's like that with that type
Yeah.
of speed and momentum.
With the momentum and the torque. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Look at Bad Influence's interest. The Bucks. Look at how young the Bucks was. They were the Bucks for real back then. Well, as Lacey said, the young cucks. Look at these motherfuckers. Well, she called them young fucks. I call them young cucks. Yeah, look at the Bucks. These are young little bastards. He got Bad Influence. They even had a cool ass theme song.
Those motherfuckers had like less than 10 matches in fucking. In
Less than
TNA.
what?
I think it was like less than 10. The young
Yeah,
boys.
they weren't that
Generation
long
V.
at all. Look at
No.
this little cocky fucker. Look at Christopher Daniels. Look at he gets that got a bounce. They usually had a martini glasses and shit with them.
Oh, you took it off the screen.
Motherfuckers was coming out with martini glasses, son.
You
Oh,
took it
was
off
it
the
not playing on the
screen.
screen?
Yeah.
They came out with martini glasses, JoJo. It's a lot you could do with Bad Influence, son. They had some good shit when they were there. Let's keep the show pushing forward. Talk about other people we can get. So yeah, Bad Influence. This good Hook. A lot of people hate Hook, but that's what you're supposed to. He's a fucking heel. Hook's going to be pretty good, especially considering his dad is one of the most greatest entertainers ever named Taz. He's got a hell of a future. I always thought he should be trying to, his character should be, he's like the cocky dude trying to take people's girlfriends from them. Isaiah Cassidy might be something too if he's booked properly. I think he'll be a decent singles wrestler in due time. It's no rush, but in due time, I think he will. Not sure who Griff Garrison is, but he got a decent look. He kind of looks like Brian Pillman a little bit. Or whatever.
Yeah. He's teamed with Brian Pillman.
Oh, he teams up with him. Oh, he's in that group. Oh, okay. With the cheerleader girl. Or whatever.
Yeah.
Here go your man, the frat boy rapist himself. The Spit SSR Express. He's supposed to be in the Butt Billies with your boy Mitch Bennett, aka Lawrence
Mitch
Sucker Man.
Bennett.
With your man Vince Bennett with the wig and hair piece. Who else gonna be up in that? Who else we said was gonna be in that? Braun Strowman. Who else gonna in the Coach the SS Express?
We also putting what's this dude's name? Von Wagner up in there. We putting.
He said he got the list, son. Speaking of which, I'm jumping ahead a little bit here, but I'll say this: Dominic Dijakovic is about to get re-signed by WWE. Allegedly, WWE trying to re-sign this boring as fuck. That's, you know how you be going off on Von Wagner? That's how I hate this motherfucker. I cannot stand Dominic Dijakovic. This boring tall waste of space. I was at NXT Takeover War Games in 2019. This motherfucker was in the War Games, man. It was people in the crowds yelling at him, "Do something!" because his boring ass was just moving slow as fuck. I don't know, outside of other than putting in makeup on him and putting him in a Borishibution, it should be called a Borishibution, that boring ass faction, Retribution. Other than that, it's nothing you can do with that man to make him interesting. You was better off putting him with your boy Eli Drake and that gay ass French models group. Call his ass Daj or something like that. He boring as fuck. I don't know what you could do with this with Triple H. This guy right here is 7 feet tall, and I can teach that. I can teach him how to be over. He's a boring piece of shit, but this is another screaming, boring fuck that everybody I don't get. The Dork Order, John Silver. That boy dude's 3 feet tall. I can't take him serious. But yeah, they should make Jake Hager into a rapist or something like because that's what he looks like when he come out. That man don't never say nothing. He like a frat boy rapist. That's what he looks like. Whatever. That man need to be a R. Kelly defender. Mr. Kelly did not do it. Can you prove it? He got to have a lisp. I can prove it that he didn't do it. Make him a boring ass lawyer or something. That's what he looks like. Or whatever. Jeff Hardy, if that man can stay healthy, he could put on some good matches. But it's always good to have Jeff Hardy on any roster. He's 8-1 too. That's a hell of a record. Talked about Lethal. Kenny Omega, no thank you. This man Lance Archer, if he cut off the goofy ass ponytail, it's probably, but that man got a tramp stamp. It's hard to take a man seriously. I got a tramp stamp on his back. They just better off putting him with Prince Albert and your boy Draws. He would have fit into that group perfect. I remember they had a feud with Val Venus and The Godfather, and they lost the match. They had to come out with dresses. Do you remember that shit?
Oh.
Albert and Draws with dresses is one of that look right there gave me nightmares. And Albert and made sure he grew all the hair out on his back. He grew all the Oh shit!
He had that open back dress on. That's it.
That man had an open back dress.
They were wilding.
I'll get back to Vince. Yeah, look at it. Work it, honey. Work it. I can see Vince. This is another guy, man, that you could do something with possibly. Luchasaurus, make him serious. Make him like Undertaker or something like that. Like, I don't know about the goofy-ass mask and the tongue, but, I mean, Lee Moriarty got a good look. He like a good enhancement guy. This guy looks interesting, but I haven't seen him do much of nothing. Luther of Project Chaos. But I'm pretty sure it's cucky as hell. This man 0-7, son. What the fuck?
Yeah, he's on Dynamite. He was on early episodes of Dynamite, but when it started, but now he's on like AEW Dark or Dark Elevation.
They got Mark Henry, and I haven't seen a goddamn thing he's done since he's been there.
He's only the announcer for the last match.
Oh my god. Okay.
He does commentary on Dark or no, it's not. Yeah, AEW Dark. He does commentary sometimes for Dark. And he does like the announcing for Rampage. There you go.
Where is Big Show at?
Big Show does commentary for AEW Dark Elevation.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Yeah.
Not interested in any of these people. Okay, we already talked about the Acclaim. This dude looks stupid. Everybody's always talking about him. I still can't believe they signed this man to a contract. Oh shit! Malachi Black's probably gonna come back at some point. As long as he go back to NXT, Aleister Black, I'm okay with that. Make him scary and shit, and make him have a coat. I don't know if you heard, but Karrion Kross want to bring back the Ministry of Darkness in WWE, his own version of the Ministry of Darkness. Have you heard about that?
It could work.
I love that idea.
If you wanted to, it could work.
Absolutely.
And look, you have, and that probably could do wonders for what's that dude, Damian Priest?
Yeah. Sure.
Shit,
yeah.
It could do wonders for that guy. Make him a little bit, because you took Edge out of Judgment Day, and there went Judgment Day. Bless you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. That's the little homie. He over
there. He's chilling. I hear him. It's all good.
Yeah.
Your boy Ripley. I should say your girl Ripley. Is Ripley going out of her way to make herself look as not feminine as possible? What's going on with Ripley, bro? She was at the pay-per-view. She came out with the big ass broad shoulders. Like what's going on with Ripley, son? Is she trying to turn herself into a zombie or something like that? Well, because that woman is gorgeous when she don't got all that shit on. What is she trying to do? What is she doing to herself, son?
She got the makeup, but she be having the short shorts on now, man.
She do, but I don't know, man. Like she's trying to lose the booty a little bit. I don't know what Ripley got going on, man. Please stop trying to lose the booty, Ripley. You like Ripley?
I like Ripley.
I know
like
what
Ripley.
she really looks like under all that.
We know we like Ripley. Yeah,
Oh, absolutely. She looks good under
Yeah,
all
she
that.
doing a little change in things. I guess we got to see where that's gonna go.
Sure.
But yeah.
Why did this man Big Show wait till he retired to lose weight? This man in the best shape. He waited to retire to get himself in the best shape of his life. Remember when that man had that, when him and Strowman went through that cage, that man had a six-pack, son. Big Show had a six-pack. Did you ever think you'll live today to see Big Show with a six-pack?
Well, shit, yeah. After, you know what I mean? Yeah, considering how old he is, for him to have a six-pack, that's amazing, man.
Right.
That's fucking amazing. I remember when Big Show was doing drop kicks. That shit still shocks me to this day.
That was back when he had the hair. When he was the giant.
Yeah, motherfucker hit a drop kicks. Type of shit. Yo, when that shit happened, I remember my brother was like, yo. I was like, what the hell was that? I got up, yo. I was like trying to leave my living room. I was like, ain't no fucking way in hell that just happened. This big motherfucker hit a drop kick, y'all.
I think he did a moonsault too at one point, if I'm not mistaken. I think he did a moonsault, if I'm not,
I think he might have attempted a moonsault,
Oh God.
But I know the drop kick was some shit.
Absolutely. I remember that when he came off the rope. Yep.
Yeah.
That was right a little bit before he joined the NWO.
Yes.
Powerhouse Hobbs is a lot you could do with this kid. It's another thing. I love to see him with MVP. I would love to see that man. Him and Lash Legend, I will put with MVP. I don't care what you marks think that you think she's green. It's way you not gonna ever get that pat. I grew up in when big guys, you made them look good, you protected them. I grew up with fucking where fucking Undertaker carried all these big sloppy giants through matches. Like I don't want to hear none of that.
That's
fucking
facts,
King Kong Bundy had a decent match with. Bundy was a good heel. Just because he's not doing drop kick, he's a 400-pound dude. His style fit his body of work. What are y'all talking about? Nobody care about how many drop kicks and fake ass forearms you could do. He was a draw. Bundy was a big draw. He's quite agile for his size too.
Correct.
Are you gonna say Vader didn't have work rate? Go tell him that. Go tell Vader that 10 years ago he would have bear palmed your fucking nose into your face. You would have told him that. Vader will beat the hell out of you. You talk crazy to him or whatever. But nonetheless, Powerhouse Hobbs, it's a lot you can do. The Lucha Brothers with Conan can do something in WWE. They just need to learn. Why do these dudes refuse to adapt to the American style of wrestling, JoJo? I don't understand it.
I don't know either, man. And
they can make so much more money.
Yeah, and I think that's just because like motherfuckers just allow them to do whatever, man.
Yeah, which is why
do whatever.
Who broke their elbow? Was it Phoenix or Pentagon last year? Who broke their elbow?
Yeah, it was Phoenix. It was Phoenix.
This is what happens when you do whatever you want. That's exactly what happens.
You wrestle in a match with no real pacing. You know what I mean? That shit is just speed, and doing a lot. Sometimes you got to try to tend to slow it down a little bit.
Mm-hmm. And you got to adjust on the fly sometimes if the crowd's not into what you're doing.
Correct. If not, then you're gonna fuck up. And look, that shit happens to that whole roster, man.
Absolutely.
That fucking whole roster, motherfuckers be getting injured, like insanely injured, man.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That shit.
Wrestling across the board is too dangerous right now. It's injuries, and not only just injuries when somebody goes. Becky just got hurt. Think about that, JoJo. She's heavily pushed in WWE. She's $1 million asset. They paying $1 million, and she's getting hurt because the wrestling don't need to be matches all the time. And the quicker they figure this shit out, the better off they'll be. The better off they will be when they do this shit. Nobody else. Everybody talk about Peter Avalon. I've seen he's all right. Ricky Starks definitely could be a star.
He could be up there, yeah.
All three of these people right here, if he get his fucking mind back together, I don't know what happened to Guevara, but he was on a rise for a while. I don't know if he been in them Tay Conti guts and she made him lose his mind from that, but I don't know what's wrong with this man. But he's starting to make dumb decisions every week, it seemed like. But all these, and pretty much this whole row, even Santana, this whole fucking row is talented. Every single one of them is talented. And I think Santana grew his hair out because Ortiz used to be the one with the big afro. He grew his hair out. Yeah. He kind of looks like French Montana, but there's everybody in this group. As a matter of fact, I could probably do something. I will put Ricky Starks with LAX. I don't see why not. He's a Hispanic, so I don't see why not. I think I'm pretty sure he's Puerto Rican. Guevara, Spanish. All these dudes could be. He's white Spanish, but he's Spanish. Samoa Joe. Yeah, it's a hell of a row right here. Don't see the big deal with Scorpion. Who the fuck is this motherfucker right here? That dude look like a creature or something.
Oh, that's Satnam Singh. That's Satnam Singh. He
Sandham
was a
Singh.
talent signed by WWE.
Oh, really?
Yeah, WWE picked him up from he was supposed to join the NBA. He was a ball player. He was a ball player in India, yeah.
That man, like he's supposed to do some shit from Star Trek or something. Go ahead.
And he was on the he was in the PC.
Yeah.
He was at the PC, WWE PC. And he was there working, but you know, he didn't quite make the cut. They had him in some dark matches or some shit, but he didn't quite make the cut, so they let him go.
Wow. Interesting.
And you know, they had the other Indian guys, you know, other big guys. You had Almost there, so it was like, yo, we're gonna use Almost.
Sure. This guy right here, they need to put him with Jinder Mahal. He's a scary looking motherfucker.
Good, and he's not bad in the ring. He's not bad for a big guy. He's not bad.
Talented. He needs to be in the 24/7 division. Put Sonny Kiss in the 24/7 division. Super talented. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what you think about him being gay. He's talented. I don't give a fuck what you're talking about.
The fact that AEW don't use him like that is a fucking crime.
Especially considering they're a PC company. They're a politically correct company, and you don't use fucking Sonny Kiss. How does that make sense? You know what I mean? Yeah. Come on. That's stupid. Sting is Sting. Come on. Now, I like how he just stopped taking shit seriously. No, remember he got put through that table and he got right back up when he no-sold him. He was like, I don't even care about this goofy shit. This man got put through a table and stood up and did the thing where he flexed and screamed.
No soul getting put through a table. No soul super kicks. Yo, this dude just living his best life right now.
He's like, y'all Mark's gonna pay me money. I don't even care anymore.
Exactly.
Oh, shit. Let me find that. Sting, no sell. Table spot.
No, he don't care.
He got put through a
They
table.
don't care no more.
Oh no, let's put this man Sting up on the screen. Lazy, yo, your boy Sting, not giving a fuck about anything. Hold on. What the? Oh shit! Here it is.
Night on Rampage, the elite driven into the spine of Darby Sting, doing his best trying to fight against the.
Here it is, right here when he no-sold that table spot. Look at this. He got right back up.
Yo.
Then they walk right into the Scorpion Death Drop. That was probably the livest that crowd ever was. What is him and Darby even doing right now? Are they doing anything?
Right now? No, right now when I think about it, no, I don't think they really. Oh, Darby Allin's in a feud with Brody King. There you go.
Okay, it might be all right. If they let them have some hardcore matches, I'm okay with that. As long as they let them do some cool stuff. I always thought this guy right here had a pretty cool look. I always thought he looked pretty good. It's stuff you could do with him. They should make him like a jail leader or something. Oh, the Butcher. I'm sorry. I thought it was on screen.
Yeah. That's okay.
Let's put that up. Yeah, the Butcher. I always thought the Butcher. Yeah, he has an interesting look. It's a lot you can do with that. This Allie's husband, right? The Blade is now Allie's guy. What a lucky bastard. Stokely Hathaway, hilarious. He grew his beard out, so he's always upping himself. Great funny comedian. He was funnier than I expected him to be. Yeah, it's a lot you could do with him. I'm still so hurt that they never put in with Shelton Benjamin. I cannot stand the fact that they never put in with Shelton Benjamin.
Same, man.
And him and Cedric, as Jason would say, Curtis Alexander. Can you believe that man, Jason? This is why we need to get him on the show at some point. He gave this man a name. He just made a name up. He called this man Curtis Alexander. He just gave this man a name.
Dad, for real, man. That just shows you how much he really don't care about the man.
He don't get no fuck, bro. This man right here, son, he's winning. The fact that Kevin Gates even took 5 seconds out of his life to be in a segment with you, you should be happy as hell right now. This man got to be in a segment with Kevin Gates, son. Kevin Gates jawed the shit out of that man. How you got a rapper throwing better working punches, JoJo, than these wrestlers, son?
Crazy.
Oh, shit.
A little bit of AEW wrestling video game news. Fight Forever is supposed to be coming out. The graphics look, yeah, some people that too much care for them graphics. I think unless they purposely going for like an arcade look, other than that, I don't know what they was trying to go for. But let me bring up the article about this, and I think I had some other wrestling news too, or whatever.
From what I seen from the graphics, like the pictures, it kind of looked like a new age THQ, like how WrestleMania 2000 kind of looked, but with more of the like modern looking type of
absolutely the graphics and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, here's a photo of it right here. That's Kenny Omega right there. And yeah, JoJo's spot on. That's exactly what they were going for. That's the photo right there. And they suppose they aiming towards September. It might get pushed back again. They said they're trying to work out all the bugs and kinks. Hopefully, it's a great game. Hey, I'm not the biggest fan of AEW, but dude, I'm all about them getting some paper. You know what I mean? If it's a good game, more power to the fans. Why not? The better the market. You know, I don't understand everybody sitting here. I don't want AEW to go out of business. I want them to get better. I don't understand everybody's crusade, and I think Ken Anderson was talking about this when he got interviewed. I don't understand everybody's pretty much getting behind the other companies going out of business. Impact, AEW. Yeah, we make our jokes about Impact, but that's more places for people to work. You know what I mean? So I'm not sitting here crusading for them to go out of business or nothing like that. I just want the product to improve. So hopefully this game is good. You know what I mean? If it's overpriced, I'll wait for it to get on the Xbox Game Pass. You know what I mean? So but other than that, dude, I don't want them to go out of business, man. I say a lot of stuff about them, but I don't want nobody to lose a job. If they can get a job, I want them to be better. That's all. I'm not here to take nobody's spot or anything. But I think that was the major stuff. JoJo, any chemo? What happened on Raw? How did Raw open up tonight? Because when I tried to check the first time, it wasn't updated yet.
Yo, I didn't get to catch the beginning of Raw in time.
Really?
But I could tell you from I'll confuse. Yeah, I didn't quite get to catch the full beginning, but from what I've seen, the Mysterios had a match with Judgment Day. This kid got beat up.
Dominic
got jumped backstage. They made the match with Bobby Lashley and Tommaso Ciampa. Bobby just won. Who they had Io Shirai and Dakota Kai wrestle Tamina and what's our girl's name?
Just spill it out.
Oh my God, how have I be forgetting her name? She has the 24/7 title.
Dana Brooke.
There you go. They wrestled them too. Io and Kai won. Oh yeah, they had a match. Kevin Owens came back because we haven't seen him in a while, and he beat Ezekiel. He beat the brakes off Ezekiel. They beat the brakes like a squash match, full on squash match. Kevin Owens came out, snapped, and just beat the brakes off this dude. Oh yeah, Seth Rollins came out. So it was Rollins and Angelo Dawkins had a match, and you know who won.
Of course.
Yeah, and so that's all I've seen so far. Yeah, that's all.
Okay.
That's really going on so far. Yeah.
Sure. I don't know how I feel about this. Starting Raw for
Almost
the
is
faction
coming
women.
back. Almost is back. So we haven't seen Almost in a while either. So
hopefully he learned how to. Hopefully Kevin Nash taught him how to body slam somebody by now. But that's good. You know, I'm all for the big guys. There's not enough big guys in wrestling. Hopefully, improve.
Io Sky. My fault. Io Sky. Yes, not Io Shirai. Io Sky.
I'm not a big fan of the new faction right now. Bailey. I mean, I need some backstory of why they did this group. Fans don't know who Io is. The hard casuals don't know her. They don't know Dakota Kai. You need to explain these things. AEW and other wrestling companies piss me off when they try to sit here and expect you to follow everything everybody did in the indies. No, it's your job to tell me these things. And this is also why TV shows have recap previously on the last episode. That's what you're supposed to do. Like, this is not a hot angle. You start off with stuff that's right now, we still on the hangover of SummerSlam. The hot angles are supposed to be getting TV time. Why ain't been no follow-up between what Pat McAfee and them been doing? And, you know, basically, where's who's the Raw Women's Champion right now?
Raw Women's Champion
Yeah,
Bianca Belair.
Bianca. Okay, so she's doing some stuff. They got her with this tag team stuff. Who's the U.S. champion? Is Lashley, right? He's working with Ciampa. It's just like,
Yeah,
come
he
on,
was-
how do
yeah, he was
you,
wrestling champion.
Tommaso, Bobby Lashley would destroy that man. Yeah, did y'all forget Mike Tyson challenged Bobby Lashley? Why would it take 2 seconds for Bobby Lashley to have a match with somebody like Tommaso Ciampa? These type of things, there's so many details with WWE that's poorly thought out that really bothers me. They don't think about how stuff, it's a lack of logic or stuff that don't make sense. I was hoping Raw got better, but it just, Triple H, yeah, he re-signed Cross, but that's not enough. And he crosses on SmackDown. So that makes me want to check out what he's doing on SmackDown, not Raw. Raw is just, then they talking about Johnny Gargano's coming back. He basically just brought NXT to Raw. That's all. It's just as I expected. I tried to give him a chance, but he's proved me right. You know what I mean? Raw just, it don't sound anything. Hopefully AEW could do something. We'll see. I don't have much faith in them either, outside of a couple people I just put over here a second ago. But basically, shit, it's just, we're going to start having old school flashbacks. We don't got no news for the week. The Raw Thursdays and Mondays is going to be flashback. We're going to talk about the good shit that happened, which right now we're going to play a couple things. First of all, let's do Donkey of the Week. We're going to have to do Donkey. I'm going to have my Donkey of the Week thing going on. So this week, I got into some debates with a couple marks online. Sean Cucksapp. What is playing on my thing? Oh, wrong thing played. Okay, I got into it with Sean Cucksapp, and JoJo probably know a little bit about this, and also Wrestling with Regret, Brian Zane. These two clowns. So it sparked from what's that?
No, I said I know about Zane.
Okay, so
I know
Sean
Zane.
Ross Sapp.
Yeah.
You know Sapp too. I'm just calling him Cucksapp.
I know
Sean
Ross Sapp.
Yeah, Wrestling Inc. So these jackoffs tried to make a big deal with our homie Billy Body. They tried to say he punked out. You know, not Satin, but Sapp, aptly named because he's a Sapp, all right. He approached Billy at the StarCast in Nashville, SummerSlam weekend. And he was like, "You talking shit online?" And then Body had his son with him. So he thought about it. Body could destroy both of these. This is a guy that's a successful sports bet. I'm pretty sure he knows how to fight because he's been following UFC and boxing most of his life. Sapp, you are our Sapp, bro. He would have ended you without trying. First of all, that man got so much money, he got too much to lose. And then you had Brian Zane recording it, trying to make videos. Look at this pussy. Man, Zane got into it on YouTube. And I was like, bro, he didn't waste his time with y'all marks because y'all, he's worth more. He got more to lose than y'all, bro. Y'all a bunch of YouTube people. This man got multi-millions of dollars from never getting. He's had a successful sports betting site for like 3 years straight. Everybody at sports would best would make money. So we was going back and forth about that. They tried to say, "Oh, he's not credible." I said, "Y'all think Dave Meltzer is credible, but y'all don't think Billy Body, who's the person that's been getting everything right about WWE for how long now? Like, come on, dude." So they get Donkey of the Week, and I will still kick both of y'all ass. So I just want y'all to know that. You know what I mean, like, it wouldn't even be a try, bro. I feel like I'm abusing the child, beating y'all up. Like, that'll be, you know what I mean? Like, come on, y'all a bunch of bitches, bro. Y'all soy boy bitches. I would take 2 seconds to beat y'all up. So y'all get the Donkey of the Week. Fuck both of you jackoffs. And stop eating Impossible Whoppers. That's what it is. So you get the Donkey of the Week.
Oh my god.
That was a brief Donkey of the Week. Fucking assholes. And it might continue a little bit because we've been going back and forth on YouTube. But Brian Zane, give Cornette called and said, "Get back his tight ass jumpsuit that you got on." Anybody that still wears Velcro in the 2000s need their ass whipped. You know what I mean? Then this dummy talking about promoting gambling is a sin. I stopped saying, I was like, "Don't you live in Reno, Nevada? Shut your stupid ass up, bro. What are you talking about?" What are you actually even talking about, son? You live in Reno and you talking stupid like that. Get the fuck out of here. You didn't go to the Bunny Ranch because they put you out because you ugly. That's why. You fucking idiot. But that's the Donkey of the Week. I'm trying to do Donkey of the Week sometimes, or Jackass of the Week. This week it go to Sean Ross Cuck and Brian Zane. That's who it goes to this week. Let's see what we got there. We're gonna pass to JoJo in a minute to do some MMA news. Let's watch a little bit of funny stuff or topical stuff for the week. JoJo, son, we gotta play some of this. Shout out to my homies Technical Work Rate. I'm getting this specifically from they they got a segment called weird stuff on the internet. And these motherfuckers, it was this dude eating out a Barbie doll, bro. It was a bunch of crazy stuff, but I need to start playing their segments more frequently. But this has to be the funniest shit I've ever seen in my life. Hold on, I gotta put this up. They had people licking Barbie doll butts. These people are fucking weirdos. Let's see. In fact, all this stuff was quite hilarious.
Talking about that, why you doing that? You see how people getting upset because Sasha Banks and Naomi were doing they're doing fan photos.
Uh-huh.
They did the fan photos and they didn't allow people to be too close to them.
Ah.
People were complaining about that because they
Yeah.
charge $130 for a photo and you can't get close to them.
Oh yeah, I would have paid that.
I'm like, bro. I'm
Go ahead,
like,
what
bro,
you-
look what all those people that took pictures with these women did. When they took the all these creepazoids that was taking pictures and hugging up on the damn divas.
Right.
You expect people to come around and really be like, yo, go ahead and do that? We seen what happened to them chicks. We seen what happened to Carmella. We
Yep.
seen what happened to Paige. We seen that awkward ass Becky Lynch picture. Stop. We know what's going on.
Right. Yeah, they don't want the women
Yo.
don't want to get felt up. You can't get mad that they don't want to get felt
No,
up.
exactly. Yeah, they don't want that. If you taking pictures with women taking pictures with women, they don't care. But if you're a guy, they don't. They young people.
Right.
Shit, for
I
real.
got a homie. They used to take pictures with Naomi. He used to try to fill on my butt. But then the Uso caught away. He was in character. He was like, "You trying to get up with my girl, Us?" Or whatever. But yeah, I'm like, son, you can't be doing no goofy ass shit. My homie, Tommy, he do goofy ass shit. He
Word.
told Naomi when he took a picture. This man,
Yeah,
Tommy, wow, son. It's something up in that water because he's from Milwaukee. It's something up in that water up there. That man be wilding out. Or whatever. Okay, so as you can see, this is a shot of Body and Son Ross Cup in each other. First of all, I got heat with you, Billy. You got heat with me for dressing like a fucking emo ass Toy Story character, motherfucking cowboy. He dressed like what's the Woody? This man dressed like Woody. He got the fanny pack on, so we got beef, Billy. That's my homie Billy. We got beef for this shit though. Look at Sean Ross Cup.
Word.
Come on, son.
That too.
Can you imagine that man rolled up on you, JoJo, wanted some smoke? You probably would have knocked that man fucking head off, son. This man, Sean Ross Sapp, coming up talking crazy, talking about I don't like your style. Like, come on, son.
Yeah, I would have. Yeah. He would have to get popped in his face. Yeah. He would have either got launched. He would have got launched across the room, or he would have got punched. Yeah.
Yeah, that man would have got
one
some
of the
problems, son. Yeah, come on, bro. And I'm shorter than you. I'll still beat your ass, bro.
Exactly. You can't be doing that, man. You can't be doing that in public. No way.
His son was there, bro. Like he there with his kid, bro. Like, man, you would have did that in front of my kid, I would have whooped your ass, bro. I would have gave you exactly what you was looking for. You know, it's just come on. People need to learn how to be more respectful. Where is that thing with the action figure? It's on here somewhere. Let me see. Look at these weird ass fans, son. This dude, this is a guy, by the way. He's getting his breast signed.
His tits signed by it looks like Nikki Cross. I don't know who that is. It could
he
be
getting
Britt
his
Baker,
titties
you never
signed
know,
by
this is
a wrestler.
a wrestling fan getting his
Look at that.
disgusting melon signed.
These fucking fans are crazy, son.
I'm thinking that's Britt Baker.
And that's what some people don't want to get involved
So
with.
Britt Baker apparently she has fan fiction out there for her.
Oh my god!
And for the Shield butt fucking fan fiction.
Okay, so you ready to see Bailey? What Bailey gets sent to by a fan? This is what he said before he sent to the inbox. Hello, Bailey era. This is Robert Keith Hardy from. He was trying to say Kinston, Alabama. He spelled from as form. You definitely from Alabama, misspelling words, son. Zip code. He put his whole motherfucking address on it. Bailey era, Miss Robert Keith Hardy. We were supposed to get married. You need this, so why don't you call me? This man put his whole phone number on there, and he ain't put the dash right here. Come on,
lunatics.
Look at this crazy shit. This man put his Lace. If you're not watching, pay attention now, because I know sometimes you're looking at TV, looking around. This is where you need to look up. This man sent Bailey a dick pic, son. Hold on. Now, of course, they blurred it a little bit, but you'll be able to see. You ready to see this shit? He sent this little navel.
Zip code 36453. Bailey era, Miss Robert Keith Hardy. We were supposed.
Look at this man. He sent this dick, son. Look at this. Do you see this shit?
Come on, son.
Eat your ass.
Come on, son. Come on, son.
What the fuck, this man? These fans are crazy. Lace said we're in a fucking pandemic. God. These fans spend some money. Yeah, these fans are crazy, Lace. What the? Is he soft or what the fuck? Look at this man, son. Go.
Motherfuckers are courageous. Crazy.
Oh god.
Ew.
What the fuck, son?
Good God. Wow. Just
I forgot
She
Peyton
tried-
Royce was not only racist but also homophobic. Who the fuck said this stupid bullshit? Get that dumb shit up out of here. Let's keep going forward. Weird stuff across. What was this one?
It'll be work to be done and not easy time, but man, this feels good. I'm so excited for this new journey chapter in our lives.
I think these fans having a match or
And then the
something. Look at
type
this
that
dumb
say
shit.
stupid shit like this.
Do you feel like abortion should be illegal?
No, absolutely not. They should definitely be legal. I wish I was aborted sometimes.
I wish I was abortion.
I wish you were too.
I agree.
That'd be fucking awesome.
The world would be a better place.
Now, that might have been the same chick that I saw recently in an autistic grindcore wedding. I think it was. Let's go ahead and check out the clip.
What the fuck? Look at this shit.
Oh yeah, I seen this.
What the?
It's some alternative music band.
Oh my god. And they dress like Michael Jackson for some reason. Was he trying to make himself throw up? What the fuck?
Well, and it was rumored that after that happened, that woman chopped off her tits and became a man, and the dude got his dick cut off and gave it to her. So that was the rumor going on there. Apparently, TikTokers are very proud of chopping off their tits.
Whenever a turf is
this
bothering
shit.
me, I go into their DMs and I will send them the picture of
This is
my
what every
scratched
wrestling
titty
fan
on the
look
table
like
from
now.
top surgery.
She's bragging about chopping her titties off, by the way. This is what wrestling is now. I don't know what this shit is.
So right here, there's just the usual flow of traffic.
Oh
People
my,
going
you saw
about
that
their
shit,
day.
son?
Oh!
And this guy fucking thought he was like in Back to the Future.
What the fuck? He's trying to go to Back to the
fire
Future,
show is
son.
there.
We got to get to 800 gigawatts, Marty.
Not when there's other cars around, damn it. Fucking idiot. So, yeah,
Jesus
jump.
Christ.
Make sure that you clear the
What the fuck? It's a fucking donkey and a
Жена у
sheriff.
меня злая, бьет меня, ругает, но теща добрая, кормит, одевает. И я так подумал, чтобы было проще, разведусь с женою и женюсь на теще.
You know what, though? I mean, when
a
you're
donkey
around
in
the wild
Brazil.
animal, it should be well known.
That's crazy.
You let your kid get fucking attacked by a monkey, damn it.
What a bad.
Wait, somebody got attacked. Look at
The
it.
baby
They get attacked by a monkey.
The dude
What the
stepped in at
fuck?
the last minute.
Pussy.
Pussy bitch.
Where is the
You
one
know,
with the
I
dude
mean,
with the
it should
doll?
be-
And
We
in your
had
man
to see
card.
that, Joe.
Seriously,
We got
yeah,
it.
at that
I
point,
know it was
dude,
on this video.
You don't deserve any love.
7. Yeah.
You let your kid get fucking attacked by a monkey, damn it.
What a bad dad.
Very bad dad.
What the fuck is this shit?
Gross.
Goddamn motherfucker. I want to get fucked by him so bad.
My dick is so fucking hard right now.
This is Triple H
It's not
using some
the-
logic for once.
It's like watching a movie.
He
How many
explained the
movies
wrestling
have you
shouldn't only
seen
be
with
about matches.
crazy budgets and special effects and CGI that visually?
Can you hear this
you go,
audio or can I
"Holy
only hear it?
shit? That's amazing."
No, we hear it.
Right?
Oh, okay.
And no one cares.
Hey, this is him on
the
Impulsive.
movie bombs. There's no
Yep.
story. No one really.
Wrestling in a nutshell.
So when I have full power, we're gonna do the complete opposite. That's how you make a movie. Is you have nothing but long matches with guys fighting for 45 minutes straight. And no one can look marketable. That's how you make a movie.
So this is the same dipshit that said that I don't know how to do sports entertainment. I only know how to do pro wrestling.
Okay, so we got to talk about that. That's a really big news.
Go for it.
So he basically said to the press, he's like,
Look, Skip's father and my father-in-law did sports entertainment. He did it well. Unfortunately, I'm too much of a dumb, retarded, dumb fuck to know how to do sports entertainment. So we're gonna just do long matches that mean nothing.
That's how you do it.
Is that a shirt that say Daddy
WWE
H?
has a thing for daddies. WWE
faded out.
Well, and that's what happens when you go ahead and you know the man fails as a gimmick, and what do? You make it a dad.
Who the hell is
promos to go off of. Just it drives me up a fucking wall that AEW just throws these random guys on their shows and just expects all of us to have the wherewithal to know who they
Exactly.
are. I'm tired of having to play guess fucking who every time I tune into AEW television. It's exhausting.
Homie right on TikTok.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's very correct.
You know, I'll give that guy complete credit. He's right.
Go ahead, son. Go ahead.
No, and I was gonna say they expect you to watch every other spot to figure out where they're from or be a hardcore wrestling fan.
Yep.
For you to really be watching all the wrestling to know who's who.
Right.
When they come on AEW.
I don't know what the
It's
fuck
like,
they be
bro,
thinking.
that's not it. If you if you're hardcore and you watch GCW and all that, that's cool because that's what Tony Khan's doing. Pulling out the best guys from each of these independent, regional independent companies and then put them on the show to try to get fans.
Yep. Yeah.
And then you motherfuckers don't, you know what I mean? You either don't go near 1 million or you're barely at 1 million.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So what the hell?
Yeah, it's stupid. It's really stupid. I don't know what more I can tell him about this shit.
That neckbeard is fucking right, dude. Finally. I'm surprised he has a fiance. It's probably a blow-up doll, but yo, that fucking fat neckbeard has speaking gospel. You know, that's what we decide. Footage actually taken from a porno.
They got some shit from Brazers. Oh hell no!
Oh man, I can't wait to play that awesome game.
This jackass misspelled Bret Hart's name at the coffee place. Look at this shit. They call him Bread. Look at this shit. This motherfucker called it Bret Hart Bread. What'd you say?
Yeah, they call him Bread.
Oh
Bret
shit!
Hart.
They put this man Bread Hart. Okay, we did the thing with Billy. What's this right here? Played that already. I was trying to find that one with that doll. Where the fuck did they edit that in there? Because I definitely want to play that. What is this shit? The South Park? Okay. Come on.
Who recently was saying to Juan, poor Tony living in denial about AEW still being better. He said, not denial, buddy, simply stating facts. Dynamite, which is live tonight on TBS Network, has been number one on
What's
She
this?
dressed as a cat. He would be masturbating furiously. But he also was saying
saw
nice
the
things
dick
about Cross.
pic
We know
already.
that JD likes Cross, but he was like, holy shit. Cross is back with Scarlett, destroys Drew, calls Roman out, falling.
Yeah, JD. This dude is a real goofball, man.
Oh yeah, JD
Can you
from
just like
yeah, he's a
Cross and
bitch.
not
You're an
be gay
embarrassment
about
to
it?
New York. The real New York is JoJo. You're a fucking asshole. Dude. I can't
you know
stand
what?
that
It's-
motherfucker.
People be calling him
I like
out on
seeing
Twitter too
that
for how he
people don't
talks
forget
shit about
JD.
WWE.
Right.
Now he
People
over
know
there
that
sucking
before JD
AEW, sucking WWE. Same thing with AEW.
Right. Yeah, he be talking that dumb shit all the time. Like I don't. His logic behind everything is quite humorous. Let me see if I can find it just on YouTube somewhere. I don't know why.
JD
I
from
was in the
NY 206 is a oh my god.
He's a fucking idiot. Let me see if I can find this shit. This fucking weirdo was yeah, but when I find it, y'all will see it. This man was licking on an action figure. Like it was. These people are quite crazy, man. It's fucking crazy. But let's play some Kevin Nash, JoJo. Then we go past the JoJo to do MMA stuff, and him talking about how wrestling can be fixed now. That's what I don't think it was a very overly long video. Let's see.
Shift focus to the current scene. What's wrong with today's product? You work at a time where arenas were sold out, where ratings were 6s and 7s, and they can't do that now. Why?
I think the amount of options, like people say, like what's wrong with wrestling? I'm like, when was the last time you saw a fucking music video? You know what I mean? Like when is like there things that there used to be a television show called MTV that played music videos, and that was like pop culture. That was as hip as.
Yo.
Jojo, you still there?
Yeah, I'm here. You hear me?
Oh, okay. Yeah, you good.
Yeah, because you took the screen off. Yeah, I took the video off.
Oh, you all good? Okay,
No, I'm good, but the video's off. Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I took it down. I purposely did that before we won't get copyrighted. I
Okay,
thought
okay.
you meant something else.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it back up in a bit. Yeah, I took it down.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I'll put it back up. In certain parts and stuff. I just don't want them to copyright us. Yeah.
Right. I got you. That's right. They got Dolph Ziggler versus Chad Gable.
It's gonna be a shoosh match.
That's what it is. Right now, they're out here showing the amateur wrestling chops.
It's crazy.
Crazy. I'll do it. Man, it's Warner though, son. Look at this guy here. Hold on, I'll be right back. We got something to drink real quick.
Okay.
Wants to watch. It's hard for me to distend my believability when somebody says, I'm going to kick your butt. And you fucking go down and see some fourth graders getting off the bus, and one kid's calling the other one a cocksucker, and the other one said, yeah, that's what your mom said last night when she was sucking my dick. Those are fourth graders. Know your fucking audience.
But it's the shareholder thing that we talked about before.
What? Great. That's great.
You know,
but you got, I mean, you can't, I mean, I still think you can have something that's
a little edgier.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what Kevin Nash said about wrestling. I agree with a lot of he said, except Seth Rollins is a good wrestler. I totally disagree with that. But He's making a good point. You got to explain stuff better. You got to make it raw. You got to make it WWE. One of the biggest things I don't think they understand is the fact that the show moves by too slowly. People have phones. People have other things that distract them, other priorities. There's no way you go get people to watch these long ass matches. Like Vince Russo would say, bro, I would sit down and clock every hour of wrestling and oppose it against what WCW was doing, bro. Because I didn't want anybody, bro, to switch the channel. I formatted the shows where you did not want to change the channel, bro. Simple, bro. These guys end up. I don't think they get it, bro. That's what Russo would say. You have to format the show where people actually want to watch the shit. It can't be, okay, somebody in the crowd say, oh, I can kick that dude's ass. You're not going to do yourself a service that way. You're doing yourself a disservice by booking the show that way. So I think it's just not enough people involved with wrestling know what they're doing. That's what it really comes down to. Let's look at some news. Pro wrestling news. Let's see what we got because we read a few things. Get back soon, Carmella. You know, that's all I can really say. I want to see Carmella get back soon. Make sure she do her thing. JoJo's back with us here. Yeah, I think we need some new star infused, but not the way Triple H is doing it. You need to introduce these people. He just put no matches. It's for the sake of matches. Let's read the details about John Laurinaitis getting released. Yeah, People Power. Let's see why People Power got released. Well, we all heard him and Vince was passing around women, so that's never a good idea. As a matter of fact, I got to play Cornette in this guy because they made light of it. I seriously want to hear him talk. Yeah, Lace, you got to hear Russo. Just type in any video of Russo criticizing WWE. You'll see what I'm talking about.
Yep.
There's backstage update on John Laurinaitis' exit from WWE that has been giving fans insight into what is this past week's look like. Fightful Select confirmed that Laurinaitis was in fact fired last week, as was first reported earlier today. They reported that he was still looped in the company's emails until Triple H was named the executive vice president of talent relations. He was apparently included in a series of company-wide emails containing sensitive information related to creative and personnel matters, but was briefly removed from the mailing list during the July 22nd edition of SmackDown. They fired that man on his birthday. I think Laurinaitis' birthday is around that time. He was added back to them the following week and was remained. Laurinaitis' name was also added to the internal termination list, which supposedly also included McMahon's name. Several talents in WWE are reportedly happy that they are no longer there. Well, I don't understand why Laurinaitis got everybody paid in 2011. Fatal Charade. Yep, is in the house. Well, Fatal. Marissa said she got hurt at the house show that was on Saturday. Oh, yeah, you were there, Riss. I saw the picture. Yes, to answer your question, you emailed me earlier. Yeah, she was there. So they was in the Carolinas when she got hurt or whatever. Let's everyone wants everybody that's here. So nice you got to hear it twice. What's up, everybody? Thank you. Fatal's in the house. But yeah, that's the thing that's going on with Laurinaitis. So yeah, I don't understand why everybody hates him so much. He got everybody paid. AEW star Sammy Guevara and Tay Conti got married. Congratulations to both of them for getting married. I'm always happy when people get married. Yes, indeed. Guevara, like I said, get your hair screwed on tight, Manning, because you got a bright future in wrestling if you do. Real night inspiration for Eugene character passes away. Who's the real life inspiration for his character? Eugene Palomero passed away Sunday at the age of 57. R.I.P. to that guy, and thank you for inspiring Eugene because he was damn entertaining. Triple H was reportedly dismayed over WWE's presentation of NXT stars. Why? Because they made them better. The hell are you talking about? You want nobody watching your bullshit? The game bringing several former NXT talents: Dakota Kai, Io Sky, Karrion Kross, Scarlett Bordeaux. I'm surprised he likes Karrion Kross, honestly. Okay, yeah, that's not about nothing. What else we got here? Let's look at Clash of the Castle since we're already talking about it. And I want to play a little bit of Cornette briefly, and then we're gonna talk about some other stuff. And we'll be wrapping up probably in the next 10 or 15 minutes. Let's see what we got going on. WWE shit at the castle coming up. And I found out it's 1 p.m. in the afternoon, I think my time zone, and I am not interested in watching it. How's it going? I'm doing good.
Lace put the thumbs down. I'm not sure what's going on. I'll be on the game a little later, Fatal, but we're going to be wrapping this up soon. You'll have to watch the replay. So far as it states, 3 matches clash at the Castle. Roman Reigns versus Drew McIntyre for the undisputed title. Liv Morgan versus Shayna Baszler for the SmackDown title. Bianca Belair, Alexa Bliss, and Asuka versus the dog face women. 6-woman tag match. I actually like that Alexa Bliss and Asuka's going to be involved or something. I love that. Sammy and Tay. Why you don't like that, Lace? Why you don't like that they get married? What's wrong with people being happy? Okay, let's hear some of Cornette talking about the Vince situation. I'm sure I got it saved in my history someplace, so it'll take me 2 seconds to load it up. Thank you for my boy Julius. We got to get my homie Julius on here with the wig, son. That man be wearing the wig, JoJo. He got a Rick James wig that he wears on broadcast. I got to get him on the show. That'd be hilarious.
Again, Sammy and Tay get the thumbs down.
Yeah,
I'm happy they're getting married, but man, their characters went to shit, man.
Yeah, and the way that they got married too was a little crazy. Yeah, I think they just been having a lot of sex with each other. That's all.
Yeah, man. Sammy was so, you know what I mean, super potential. Now he's just gone to the drain. Ty Conti was getting a good push. Now, like nobody even cares now, man.
Yep. She said that over
crazy how that works.
We'll see. Excuse me. Cornette was talking about Vince out of the small bars he did. Where's that video? Because him and Brian Last was cracking this shit. Oh yeah, here it is. We got to go back. Cornette was hilarious on this. Absolutely. I think Stephanie leaked this.
Yeah. And heel turns him for no reason.
Oh yeah,
that's the weirdest thing about it. He was a real good face, turns to to a heel. Well, he was still a face that turned to a heel while facing Scorpio Sky to turn Scorpio Sky into a face, and then just for a few weeks later to lose the title to Wardlow. That make no sense, bro. I don't get it.
I try not to even rack my brain with AEW. I have a hard enough time wrapping my head around WWE stinking, let alone fucking AEW. I don't bother.
And now he's in no meaningful storyline. Ty Conti's in no real meaningful
under those
storyline.
circumstances,
Bro,
one would
crazy,
keep
man.
one's mouth shut, but apparently it was the opposite. Read that part if you
Well, yeah, there's a few paragraphs here that relate directly to that. The former
Cornette's
paralegal to whom
artwork
Mr.
be
McMahon agreed to pay $3 million
Hell
was
yeah.
into the company as a legal assistant in 2019, according to people familiar with the matter. She never applied for the job, these people said. Mr. McMahon had met her at his Stamford, Connecticut condo building where both were living, the people said. WWE placed her in the legal department because the woman's resume said she had attended law school, the people said. The woman often talked with colleagues in the department about her close relationship with Mr. McMahon, the people familiar with the matter said. The talk about Mr. McMahon was so frequent that her boss asked her to stop, saying she was making other employees uncomfortable, according to one of the people. In 2021, the woman transferred from the legal department to talent relations under Mr. Laurinaitis, who returned to the role he had held a decade earlier. We'll talk more about him in a little bit. WWE considered raising the woman's annual salary from $100,000 to around $300,000 at Mr. McMahon's request. According to people familiar with the matter, the company settled on a base salary of $200,000 and a director-level position. An anonymous email sent to the board on March 30th this year and viewed by the Journal alleged that Mr. McMahon increased the woman's salary after he began a sexual relationship with her. The email alleged that Mr. McMahon gave her like a toy to Mr. Laurinaitis.
Well, some of that has obviously been heard before, but not the specifics of she was a blabbermouth and they met in the condo and etc. But
Still crazy to me, man. Laurinaitis said, "Yeah, sure, I'll take that."
I'm not. If you know John Laurinaitis, I'm not surprised. That man is known for being kind of a sleazy guy in business
Yeah,
and
man.
in the bedroom. So
I know that, but like, damn, son.
Yeah, that man is a bella.
This was going on while Nikki and Bree's mom was sitting there,
right,
dealing with cancer, son. That's wild, bro.
That's crazy. I don't know if you ever
That's
watched that.
wild.
I don't know if you ever watched that show, Ray Donovan. Have you ever seen that show, Ray Donovan?
Yeah, I've watched Ray Donovan.
Remember Mickey did the same thing to their mom with the black lady or whatever? That motherfucking John Boyd.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Damn,
Ray Donovan.
son.
The movie was good too. I saw. Did you see the movie earlier this year?
You know, I never got to watch the movie.
It's on.
I'm going to. I'm gonna do that this week.
Yeah,
I'm gonna do that this week. Though.
There's a good movie, son. It was a great, fitting ending to the series. It was. I'll just leave it at that. You'll see.
Because I got to watch that new Predator movie, Prey. I watched that Saturday.
I got to check that out. I haven't
on
seen
Hulu.
that.
That shit is fire, bro.
I haven't seen
It's not
Predator.
bad. It's a good movie.
I'm gonna check it out. I ain't seen that in a while. It's been a while, so I need to watch. I'm gonna watch Beavis and Butthead in a little while. Actually, probably when I go upstairs to eat dinner, I'm gonna watch Beavis and Butthead, and I think they put up some new South Parks too. I think they put up a couple new South Parks. I'm gonna have to check that out. Yeah, but Beavis and Butthead, the new episodes on YouTube, whatever.
Yeah, I gotta watch those. You watch, the streaming wars, the South Park's the streaming wars.
I don't think I've seen it yet. I'm gonna watch it though.
Okay,
Actually,
so
I'm probably gonna
gotta
watch it in a minute.
Yeah.
I gotta watch it. I've been
You got to
hearing good
watch it.
things though. I've been hearing
when
good
you
things.
when you get a chance to watch,
Yeah.
that shit is hilarious, man. I caught those like it's like some weeks ago. Yeah.
Okay.
I watched those.
I'm gonna check that.
But I gotta watch the new Beavis and Butthead. I did watch the Beavis and Butthead movie, the one that came out this year.
I haven't seen it yet. I'm gonna check it out. I haven't seen it yet. Yeah.
That shit is wow. Yeah. Shit is hilarious, bro.
Yeah. Because I got a little time off work. I'm gonna check that out. Yeah. I'm gonna check that out. Yeah.
So when is it? I think is it this Wednesday? I think they're gonna have Madison Rain wrestle what's her name? Jade Cargill.
Okay.
On Dynamite. Yeah.
That should be interesting. But as you see, the Vince thing is crazy. Cornette was just joking about how Vince didn't want to pay out all these various wrestlers in the past money. You know what I mean? He didn't want to pay Bret Hart. He didn't want to pay the outsiders. He didn't want to pay goddamn Jesse Ventura for his due rights, his due. You know what I mean? But this man, Vince is crazy.
He's paying all these women.
And Cornette was suggesting that he should have just got a sex worker and paid her for a year or two to, you know what I mean? He would have saved so much more money on it.
Yeah.
Different section, you know. This man Cornette crazy. But without further ado, y'all, we go check past the BX Connect, son. He gonna get to the MMA portion. I see some big shows coming up. As you see on the graphic, Usman Edward 2, that's a couple weeks away. I think that's on like the 20th. But we're gonna let JoJo get in and let us know what's caused. I'm gonna get up for a second. I had to go check something upstairs, and I'm gonna let him do his thing. Then we'll finish up with some kind of funny game or something. But yeah, y'all, JoJo, man, let him know what's causing all this UFC. So.
It's nothing really big. It's gonna be really short, really fast.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Well, you see by the background here, we had Thiago Santos versus Jamal Hill. That was on Saturday. It was supposed to be 12 fights on the card, but it ended up being 10 fights. Because one of the fighters wasn't medically cleared. Another fight got pushed to this coming Saturday. But yeah, man. 10 fights, 10 finishes. Not one boring fight on the card. Either somebody got submitted somebody got technically knocked out, or somebody ended up being turned into a stone because they were knocked out cold. Biggest knockout of the night was probably the co-main event between Vicente Luque and Jeff Neal, where in the third round Jeff Neal unleashed a salvo of shots on Vicente Luque, hit this man with like a bevy of uppercuts, crazy lefts and rights, hooks, knocked this man with a clean left hand, cold, dropped that man out cold. And that was Vicente Luque's first ever time being knocked out in a fight. So that was amazing. Kamaru's brother that's going to fight on August 20th. Well, Kamaru Usman, who's fighting on August 20th to defend his welterweight title, his brother won the Ultimate Fighter finale. Caught this dude that he was fighting against, Zach Pauga, in the final there. Caught that man in the second round with a clean left hook. Knocked that dude out cold. And then hit him with a follow-up hammer fist for no. It was unnecessary. The dude was already done, dead to rights. And Juliana Miller finished Brogan Walker in the third round. Beat that girl up from the first round all the way to the third round. That poor girl, Brogan Walker, man, a veteran with like 7. Her record is about 7-2 or 8-2, and then goes in there, fights Juliana Miller, and Miller only had a 2-1, 3-1 record, and beat that girl up bad, man. Outclassed. Brian Battle moved down weight and knocked out a man from Japan. Caught that man with a head kick, knocked him out cold. Then he had a couple submissions, a couple TKOs. Sad that the dude that's on this side here, this guy here, he got technically knocked out by this guy over here. And so that's what's happening, man. Contender Series Week 2 last week was fire too, because there was 4 fights. No, there's 5 fights, 4 finishes, and the fight that was in the middle, the third fight, was a crazy decision fight, back and forth. Yeah, it was a crazy back and forth war. We went to a decision, but that shit was really good. But a lot of motherfuckers was getting knocked out, boy. That shit was bad.
Like these
the
knockouts
PFL,
on the screen.
yeah, like that. But the PFL was pretty good. The main event, who was it? Stevie Ray fought. Yes, there's a MMA fighter named Stevie Ray.
No fucking
Not to
way.
be confused with Booker T's brother. Yeah, he fought Anthony Pettis, former WEC and UFC lightweight champion.
Wow.
Pettis lost by unanimous decision. Pettis has been on a slide. He won a fight like 2 fights ago, but then he lost to this guy. This will be the second time he lost to this guy. And damn, man, it sucks. So PFL is going to be this Saturday at 1 o'clock. You can catch it on ESPN Plus before they show the UFC Fight Night card. This Saturday's Fight Night card is Marlon Vera versus Dominic Cruz. Good fight between these two. Dominic Cruz is one of my favorite bantamweights, former UFC and WEC.
He just got heat. He got heat with Mike, but not you.
Yeah, Mike hate that man. Mike hate that man with a passion, bro. And David Onama's fighting Nate Landwehr in the co-main event of that card. Bruno Silva's fighting Gerald Mearshart. Devin Clark is fighting Azamat Murzakanov. And Nina Nunes, Amanda Nunes' wife, is fighting Cynthia Calvillo. And that main card is going to open with Yasmin Wargui versus Isamin Lucindo. 2 strawweights. One's from Mexico, one's from Brazil. I have no clue on either one of them, so they'll both be making their splashes in this debut here. There's also a bunch of prelim fights, but we could probably talk about during the either if we don't talk about it Thursday, then definitely you can catch it on me and Mike on Cope's Corner, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. But yeah, man, what else is supposed to go on? Teofimo Lopez is supposed to be boxing this Saturday. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I said the PFL is gonna be fun on Saturday. there's a show on Friday. What the fuck is on Friday? Let me see. I got y'all real quick. Something that's
He
supposed to
just
be on
buckled
Friday.
that man knees, son.
Oh yeah, Bellator. Bellator 284 is on Friday. And Neiman Gracie is going to be fighting Goti Yamauchi at 170. Neiman Gracie, the son of one of the I forgot whose son he is, but he is the son of the third generation? Yeah, he's a third generation Gracie. Nasty submission skills, of course, but he's improving his striking. He's going up against one of the premier former lightweights, now moving up to welterweight. We got one of Fedor's boys, Valentin Moldavsky, fighting Steve Mowry. Alimale McFarland's fighting Bruna Allen. Syed Soma's fighting Gokhan Sarakam. And Austin Vanderford, a.k.a. Paige Van Zant's husband, is fighting Aaron Jeffrey. There's also a good list of prelim fights. All the prelim fights you can catch on YouTube. So that's going to start at 6 p.m. Eastern. Catch the prelim fights on YouTube. It'll be about 8 prelim fights and 5 main card fights. So this should probably start by like 10 o'clock, the main card. So you can catch that on Showtime. Yeah. And that's all that's going on pretty much right now.
Nice.
Conor McGregor went on to do movies. I think he's gonna be they're gonna be doing the filming for Roadhouse. Okay. Yes, that same Roadhouse that was supposed to be done with Ronda Rousey in it. Conor McGregor's gonna get a movie role in that movie.
Nice.
So yeah, so Jake Gyllenhaal and everybody's gonna be in it. Nobody knows if Ronda's gonna be in it, but I know Conor's gonna get he's gonna be involved in there. Y'all know Jake Paul couldn't fight last weekend. He pulled out of the fight. So that other dude from the UK, yeah, he pulled out the fight. He canceled the fight because he wanted to say that Rahman. They put in the contract that Rahman gotta have to fight some amount of weight, but then Rahman said he couldn't quite cut it. You know what I mean? Because they wanted him to go down to like 205 or something like that. It was supposed to be the 215 or whatever, but then they said 205. But instead he just canceled the fight altogether. It would have been 206 and a half, but if that was the case, you could have just taken the fine and they could have still had the fight. Instead, Jake Paul just canceled the whole fight altogether. Man didn't want to fight him. It's as simple as that. Either they couldn't get either they didn't sell the tickets enough, or just that he didn't want to fight Rahman.
Yeah,
and that's what happened. So now him and that other guy from the UK, KSI, are beefing, and so KSI said, "Bro, I'll put you on the card. You could come fight on the card, and I'll give you the points.
Right?
I'll give you pay-per-view points. You can have the pay-per-view points. Just come out here and fight me in the UK. We'll fight next year.
Right.
So we'll see what happens there. And yeah, that's it.
Nice. That's crazy because KSI already had a couple bouts with his brother Logan. They had a couple bouts with each other, made some paper.
Yeah.
And Jake, come on, man. If you're gonna be doing that type of shit, you at least go to WWE or something. You can't be sitting in here promoting fights up to the point, pulling out at the last minute. That goes away from your bad boy attitude, man. You know what I mean? It's just I don't understand the logic behind. Like you said, it had to be like that's just like when WWE tried to say WrestleMania 17, or I'm sorry, WrestleMania 7 was in that little ass arena because of bomb threats. No, y'all couldn't sell out that stadium because y'all had a weak card that y'all threw together at the last minute. Get that shit up.
Exactly.
And Meltzer exposed that. That's one thing I will give Meltzer credit for, that y'all tried to exaggerate those numbers. Because how was the following WrestleMania in a stadium? How was it WrestleMania before in a stadium? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
How was 3 in a stadium? Like, come on, man, get that shit. Y'all just couldn't sell out that stadium. That's all. Because y'all turned Slaughter heel at the last moment and gave him this absurd ass gimmick. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, he did the best he could with it, but like nobody was gonna buy that shit like last minute. You know, it's just come on,
right?
You know? That's just,
correct.
And it was something you was about to say. I was gonna make a joke. Oh, you said something about at 206 pounds somebody was gonna fight. I'll never forget when WWE had the 205 live and they were still at the point. That was early on when they were kind of taking it seriously. And the Young Bucks started building themselves as 206 pounds to get heat. I was fucking hey, I got to get those little fuckers credit. That's some funny shit. You know what I mean? They build themselves at 206 pounds, son. Like, come on.
Yep. To break it to heavyweight. Yeah.
Exactly. You talking about getting some heat. That's some smart shit right there. The Bucks, I gotta give it to
Seriously.
them, man. That's hilarious. They
Oh,
was
my
206 pounds. I think they made shirts that said, remember they made them cease and desist shirts and so.
Hell yeah, the cease and desist shirts.
I
Yeah.
bet Vince was pressed, son. I bet he was so fucking irritated that they had the gall to do that to him. Oh shit.
That's comedy, son. Comedy.
100%. We're gonna have a different fight.
Let's watch a little bit of this.
You know, and
It
the
will be
sharper
done.
man will win because we both have adjustments and we're both seeing what the other person did, and it just who made better preparations, and that's why the sport's amazing. That's why this fight is actually more amazing than the Tommy Fury fight, in my opinion, and it's exciting.
Regardless of the outcome, can you at least say that you respect this man as a fighter now because you went 8 rounds with him? He took your best shots. He weathered a storm. He stood in there with you toe to toe. Like there was some question going into that fight. Like, is he a fighter? Is he not a fighter?
I never questioned that. If you go back and you look at the interviews, my first thing I said was, he's from a family of athletes. And I said, he's playing everybody with the Disney shit. I said, this will look like a fight. Go back. I said that. I said, this will look like a fight. And I trained that way. Otherwise, if it didn't go my way in the first couple of rounds, you
I'm talking about it's raining tacos.
This man, Jake Paul, is hilarious.
For real, man.
So where Bucky,
That dude,
where
bro.
you at? Where are you?
This he said you ran from me, son.
You said who? What? Who the fuck is problematic house? Oh, Jesus. So that means he's coming right now. You got one?
Because you look like MGK.
gentlemanship.
Oh,
I don't know what the fuck that is.
Exactly. You don't know because you don't know about the sport of
You said
boxing.
ring gentlemanship.
The judges.
That's some other shit.
The judges.
Ring generalship is what was taking place on you.
The judges
white
or
fight.
the
That
judges
means your ass
score
is against the ring
based on who's in control of the fight. I was in control of the fight.
You was
the
in
whole
the
entire
control
time.
of running.
I was putting you where I wanted to put you and fighting in positions, engaging when I wanted to, and that's
So-
what you
so
can't
you-
sit here
you
and
planned
handle.
on me
You
hitting
call
you.
it running, I call it
You
boxing.
wanted me to hit you so you
call it
can
running,
fall
I call it boxing.
and fake. He wanted me to hit him. He wanted to go on the ropes. He sprung himself WWE style back into the ring. He ran for me after that on purpose. It was a game plan. I didn't know about that.
You still maintain till this day you won that fight, correct?
Yes.
What do you
I
make of
won
that? That
the
you think
first
you won
3
the fight?
rounds. I allowed him to punch too much. He seemed more active. I would say he won the first 3 rounds. As honest, I would say he won the first 3 rounds. Round 4 is there's no question that I won that fight. At what point after round 4 did he ever gain the momentum? At what point after round 4 did he ever win a round? 4,
Coulson.
5,
Oh,
6,
no, not
7,
Coulson.
8, 5, 1, 2, 3. What are we talking about?
You
We're not
agree?
talking about a 10-8 round. We're not talking about a knockdown. Fuck the knockdown. It is what it is. The party kept going after that. So in my mind, of course, I thought I won the fight. Would I have liked to finish it? Would I have liked to
Alright,
do
I'm
more?
back. I gotta
Would I have
take
liked
my
to
phone
start it off a
charge,
little bit
but
early and not let him get this false sense of confidence in the first round? Yes, that's something I gotta hold. I gotta hold that. But Do I think I want to fight? Yes. Do he fight?
I had to think about it, son. I never forget when Tyron Woodley got his dick bit on that movie. Remember that raccoon bit?
Yeah.
He like, hold on, this man let the raccoon bite his dick. That was on Cutthroat City, wasn't it?
Yeah.
When T.I. was like,
But T.I. was the gangster. He said, "Word, you ain't want to pay it? You want what?" He said, "Go over there." That man put his dick in the cage. Trying to bit by a raccoon. That man stood there. Oh!
Oh shit, son! This man Tyron
Come on,
Woodley.
Come on, Woodley, man.
He let the fucking raccoon bite his dick. This is fucking crazy. Want to do a little karaoke, JoJo, before we end? Let's do some kind of karaoke.
Karaoke.
Tyron Woodley. Let's see if we can do this. Hold on. Then we play F. Bear Kill. Get the fuck up out of here. Tyron Woodley. Somebody in the chat said he ain't beat nobody ass since the song came out.
Hi.
This man convinced Wiz Khalifa to get on the song with him. Big up T. Woodley.
That is.
What the fuck is the lyrics there? Damn, they don't got no lyrics for I Beat Your Ass. Let me see if I can remember it off the top of my head. Matter of fact, this is going to be the Ryan Satin Dave Meltzer edition. Let me see if I can do a freestyle. I haven't freestyled in a while. I should have brought Twan the Don on here to freestyle. I don't think JoJo met Twan the Don. He will. So real soon. I got to, at the appropriate time, I'm going to bring him on the show.
All right.
I'm going to bring Twan the Don on here. But we
Twan
might hit
the Don.
We're going to have him call in right now. JoJo's
Twan the Don.
Twan the Don. Lacey like Twan the Don.
Trying to get up.
That's okay. So let's do a little bit of karaoke before we cut out. I ain't no Crime Mob had a song called I Beat Your Ass.
You good?
Yeah, apparently, yeah. It was just on the. Wow. Let's see. This is the Fuckboy edition. This for Dave Meltzer and Sean Ross Cook. All y'all haters. Let me tell y'all something. I beat your ass. I beat your ass. I beat your ass, Ross. You're a soy boy Cook. Billy didn't beat it, but I will beat it on sight, motherfucker. JoJo will click your ass too. Let's do it. Uh-oh. I beat your ass. I beat your ass. Beat your ass. Stop kissing ass. You a little bitch. You know it, though. You kiss some ass and suck some dick, though. Beat your ass. Like, beat your ass. Tell him, Willie, beat your ass. Oh, Metzler. Your ass like me. Knock out all your white teeth. You hear this shit, Ross Sapp? I'll smack your bitch ass. JoJo will finish you off on the ground, son. I see JoJo over there smirking like he has some bars.
I'm trying to wait for what you gonna say next.
I wish I would have had something prepared. That was kind of literally on the fly. I thought of that like a minute ago. But yeah, I just want to knock out all your fat teeth. Knock out all your black hair. Beat your ass on Sunday. Beat your ass at Meltzer House. Beat your ass at WrestleMania. Beat your ass at StarCast. Slap you at the Castle. Knock your ass. I don't know. I gotta think of some shit. Come on, son. JoJo, beat your ass while you eating the naan bread. Beat your ass with the butter, son. Brian, beat your ass in Texas, nigga. Beat your ass at Papa Do's. Here, beat your ass. Jason, to beat your ass with the cake. Jason, to beat your ass with the angel cake. Slap you all up in your face. Beat your ass. I don't know. We had to think of some shit. Lace collar. Fuck Sean Ross Sapp, son. We're in the building. And before we leave, we're going to play a little game. We're going to get the fuck up out of here, son. F. Barry Kill, Toxic Attraction Edition. JoJo. Mandy Rose. JC Jane. Priscilla Kelly, a.k.a. DG Dolan. F. Mary Kill, son.
I'm an F Mandy. Marry Gigi and kill JC.
Okay. I'm gonna flip.
Because
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, yeah, kill JC because she looked like Vanessa Bourne, and that's mad disrespectful. So.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna flip around. Gigi
No.
Dolan and Mandy Rose. I'll marry Mandy, of course. F Gigi Dolan. I'm sorry, JC. If it was anybody else, if you would have had Sasha Barks up in there, I probably would have picked you. If it was the 4 horse face woman.
Oh my God, Sasha Barks.
Take care of the dog wig.
Oh no, man. Oh no.
She got the big head dog. She got the rainbow shit going on. She like a rainbow greyhound right now, son.
Oh my God.
And before we leave, as always, I got one request before I die, y'all. Bury me face down so my haters can kiss my ass. All right, son.